Oh, good.
We're recording.
Okay, so aside from the fact that I've just realised that I really could do with some actual recap music, which I don't have, so that's my job, is to find some recap music. Last session, so this is session 5 of the Growald campaign. Yet again, at some point I will think of a better name. For now, we'll just live. So our wonderful group of 4 idiots have found themselves following a line, trying to work out what is going on with a bout of poisonings, necromantic deaths in the city of Utopia, within the country of Utopia. You followed some leads, got into trouble with some NPCs for not taking accurate samples, and eventually found that the connections probably was the well, that there was a well within the city itself, within the Stokes, kind of near to the Lockdown Bazaar, but also sort of near to the Church of the Changebringer. And you took some samples from that well, you headed up to the schools, the librarian's quarter, checked in with an alchemist friend that you have now made called Merrill Longhurst, and our good friend Merrill identified that he could possibly make a cure, but also you need to go and stop whatever the hell is causing this, which you worked out is probably somebody doing a significant amount of necromantic magic. So upon finding your way into the what's the word? Sewer system, thank you, through breaking an arcane lock on a inside of the well, and finding that actually it led to a fairly nice and, you know, organized set of stairs. You headed down into the sewer system and found yourself that's the volume, thank you, and found yourselves heading down into the sewer system and returning through the sewer system, which you traveled through for a significant period of time. It's quite difficult to track time, obviously, within the sewer system because no light and no connection to like the outside world, and none of you have keen mind like Caleb, so you can't track how long time has passed for, unfortunately. So you went down for an amount of time that you're not quite sure about, but it did feel fairly long. You fought some corpses because you got thrown into the sewer system by an illusory boat, and then you fought some sewer rats, and then you decided what a really sensible idea to do with a weird necromantic style blood cloud was to stick your head in it and hope that it wouldn't, you know, poison you. And then guess what? It poisoned you. Surprising nobody. But you managed to cure your minor poisoning, and found yourselves face to face with a couple of cultists, and a reanimated guard, who you then fought and killed the reanimated guard because it wasn't really alive. And then the cultists, who you knocked out and then were like, welp, gonna question them. However, due to, you know, you guys not having literally any leverage over these guys at all, they didn't tell you anything. Unfortunately, necromancers aren't scared of death. So it's kind of difficult to give them any actual leverage because you don't have anything that they want and you didn't have anything that they were scared of. So they were just sort of like, you were like, tell us the things, and they were like, no. And you were like, or else, and they were like, no. And you didn't really have anywhere to go from there. So they didn't tell you very much because you didn't have any reason to give them anything to tell you. And then you
They did give us that name though.
Yeah, that wasn't interesting to anyone, but you know, they did give you the name of Abiel Zoran, who is their boss. However, that was what you got. And then you realize that actually you're going to have to kill them, and then had a moral dilemma about killing them, which I thought was really amusing because I just thought you were going to kill them in the first place. So I was just sat here like, well, you've dug yourself a hole now, guys. your own fault. Can't really do much about that. So then you had a bit of a mental breakdown about the fact that you had to kill unarmed people, which you should have just killed them in the first place, but that's fine. Because there wasn't any way of not killing them, I guess. Because if you left them here, they would have died anyway, so you would have still been killing them.
Yeah.
It was either you did it with a sword and Nerin snapping someone's neck, i.e. nice and painlessly, or you left them to be eaten alive by the sewer rats, which also seemed pretty bad. So you decided in the end that actually you were just gonna kill them. So you did manage to do that, and once you had, in fact, killed them, decided to take a long rest before going and checking on their boss. So you all took a long rest, all of your hit points are restored, you regain back 1 hit dice, and you regain your spell slots and your key and anything else that you would have. And that's where we're going to pick up. So, there we go. I'm on the wrong map. Why am I on the wrong map? There we go. So, you guys are in the sewers, which means I want that sound, please, and not this one. Who was taking watch?
Would have offered
I
to
do.
first.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I don't know. I don't mind.
You're gonna need, unless you have half elves, which you don't.
Yeah,
you're gonna
we
need
don't.
to do 3 watch rotations, otherwise you can't.
Well,
all
let's say
the
it's
towers.
us 3 because then we don't have to worry about Astrid not being here.
Okay. Everybody roll
Like it.
perception for your watch then, please.
Okay.
Or how about Kitto would have been with Hathor so Kitto can see?
Yeah, that
Yeah,
makes
for
sense.
lights. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, go for it. I think light as a spell would be fine. Dancing lights you have to keep concentration on, but light as a spell you don't. So
Fair enough.
we got 21 on Cacula,
23.
14 on Nerin, and 23 on Kitto. Excellent. None of you see anything. It is silent throughout the night, apart from the slow trickle and drip of water, and nothing actually happens and nothing goes wrong. So it's just very eerie. It's very, very eerie and very kind of low, and the drip of water is the weird thing because it's sort of constant all the time and you can hear the rushing of the sewers, but also you're kind of like, is this covering anything? But you don't see any movement, you don't hear any footsteps, nothing changes throughout the night at all. And so you take a minute and breathe and look around, and actually there isn't anything at all that is out of the ordinary, and everything is fine. The doors don't open at any point during the night. You're not sure whether or not Abiel knows you're here and is just waiting for you to come to him, or if he doesn't know and is not bothering to check and is busy, or what. You're not quite sure. But the doors don't open at any point during the night, and there isn't any other way to get into that room, you think. Well, at least from this angle. There aren't any more doors or any more pathways apart from the like portcullis door arch thing that you interacted with before, where the cultists and the reanimated guard were hiding. So yeah, you all wake up.
Right.
Shall we just go then? I don't know what else we could do.
Bit of breakfast first. I mean, it's only rations, but we'll need our strength, I think.
Yeah, we can always try sneaking up on them as well, but wait, Niimi can't hear
We're
you.
here. Oh, sorry. I was whispering because I was like, well, we need to be quiet.
Yeah, you don't need to whisper.
Yeah. Oh, also my laptop's really far away, and I think I've discovered the microphone's actually in the laptop instead of in my headphones for some reason. So there we go. I'm not so sure, to be honest. I think they know perfectly well that we're here, and
You're probably right.
just don't think
Also-
that we're enough of a threat. And if they've left us this
Also-
long with that knowledge, then we
Yeah.
have some time to eat some bread. Is what I'm saying.
No, definitely.
And I don't think even after we've eaten our bread, we're going to have much chance of sneaking up, seeing as we're walking through a sewer along the only path in the sewer.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like they're not going to know where we're coming from.
Yeah.
Right,
no, you're
exactly.
right. We should
I mean, I do have a spell that would help us be sneakier, a lot
just say
sneakier,
it for
but I'm not sure if...
So we wait, have our breakfast, go through this gate and see where we are.
I think that's probably the best plan right now.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
We'll take
that's-
the action, eat.
Eat. Yeah, that's fine. You can eat. That's not a worry.
And then we go.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm just like, I don't want to start this without Astrid.
I know,
know.
I know.
Could role play the eating.
Mm-hmm. What a delicious piece of bread.
Food. Ah, yes.
Ah, yes. Yum, yum, yum.
We could roleplay the eating, or we could have an in-depth, long conversation about whether this is what kind of grain this culture has.
We already decided what kind of grain this culture has, so
Yeah,
we don't
we
need to
could
have a
have
long
another
in-depth
one.
conversation about it.
Let's
We
have another-
know what
we could
kind
have
of
a
grain
long
this culture
in-depth-
has.
We could have a long, in-depth, historically informed conversation about what all of our characters are wearing.
No.
What
Stop.
about how the grain is prepared?
Mm-hmm.
I should make all our characters on The Sims. It'll be human, but like
Yes,
That would be
please.
fun.
Amazing. You have to send the results to the group too.
Yes, please do.
should I briefly pause the recording?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You missed pretty much nothing.
You missed us making breakfast noises.
Long rest.
Nice.
We
Long
all
rest,
simultaneously went.
Reset all your shit.
Nothing
Yeah.
happened in the night.
Yeah, and I've reset all of
Nice.
all
Good.
of your character sheet stuff, so you're at full hit points and you're at full spell slots.
Thank you.
Yeah, I know I'm a nice DM. So, yeah. I guess are you guys approaching the grate? What are you doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I think
so-
that's what we're doing.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
like
by the way, we also had a conversation where we were like, should we be sneaky? Well, we think that they know that we're here.
They probably
and-
know that we're here.
Yeah, that's what we said. And they were like, basically, they just don't think we're a big enough a threat to like be concerned about. So we may as well just go.
Yeah, that is very fair. That is very fair. Let me check what spells I have prepared.
yeah. If you want to change your spell preparation whilst we do this, but there's no worries. Go for it.
Thank you.
You're right up in front of this like portcullis style gate, which then backs onto what appears to be a closed wooden door. So there's like the portcullis that is dropped, and then there is a wooden door.
That was an accident.
Thank you for sending dark vision to the chat. And then there's like a closed and locked wooden door. I presume you still have light up Hathor, because otherwise
Yeah, nobody can see.
certain
Well,
individuals in here are blind.
Everyone can see.
me and Kitto can't see.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
true.
Hathor and Kitto can't see.
Oh no,
Most
that's true.
important members of the party.
Yeah, you're
because
right.
changelings don't have dark vision.
Nope.
So yeah, you've got and then the portcullis appears to be dropped, and there's this closed door behind it. You're not sure if either of them are locked. You'd have to check.
Kiddo,
Close.
I was gonna say we're waiting for the rogue here.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm just thinking about how it went last time.
yeah, I was actually about to say, considering how it went last time, maybe see if you can find any traps first.
Okay, I mean, I checked. Yeah,
Yeah, I'd like to
Yeah.
point out, Kitto did check last time. They just didn't roll high enough to notice it.
nope.
Sure.
It's not the way it goes.
Gonna
Oh
go
boy.
and inspect.
Okay, roll investigation for me.
hopefully fine.
What do your Kitto eyes see?
What do my Kitto eyes see?
That's the question.
9 thing.
Yeah, the portcullis is not locked. It doesn't appear to be trapped either. It just is a portcullis. So it will be quite difficult to physically lift, but you might be able to, if you look around, you might be able to find something that lifts it.
He's
Might be
gonna
able to
look
find a
around.
lever. Okay, roll another investigation.
Can I help? Assuming that we're being
yeah,
told
if
that.
Kitto tells you,
Mhm.
roll
Yeah.
with advantage, Kitto.
Okay, cool. It doesn't look trapped. I think it's open. Glances around and rolls. I rolled 2 natural ones.
Oh
Wow. Okay,
Mm.
I guess I'll let one other person in the party make it. Go for it.
Can I
Shall
have a
I
look?
go?
Oh, yeah, you go, love, you go.
Wizard. Make me an investigation check.
Kitto's just like,
Okay.
Yeah, I only have +3 investigation.
You're
so-
also looking super beautiful tonight, dearest.
You are. You are.
It is a what's 5 + 3?
8.
18.
Okay. 18. Okay, I was about to be like, 8
Oh,
does
okay.
not find it. The
I was
DC
like-
is 10. Jesus Christ. 18
18.
does find it. You kind of take a moment and scour the walls, and you run your finger on a wall, and you're like, oh, that brick there shifts slightly, and you reckon that if you push it, it will unlock. It will move the portcullis.
I will push it.
Yeah. So you shove it in, and the portcullis clicks and raises ever so
Good.
slowly.
Because my next suggestion was going to be to use the non-existent femur of the giant skeleton in the middle of the sewer.
That doesn't exist. Just on the map. Come on, I am all about you using shit that's on the map.
I know. I'm sorry.
But
I
that's
just
not
really
there.
like
I'm
this.
sorry.
I just really like this long big boy.
It's not there. So, yeah, you now have the portcullis open. There's now the like heavy wooden doors in front of you. They're about 5 foot behind the portcullis. So if you want to
Right.
go and investigate those, that's
Should we give this a go then?
yeah.
Yeah,
Slowly approaches. I feel Kitto's so bad at investigating things.
Do you not have investigation proficiency as a rogue?
No.
Okay, perhaps
Hmm.
take that
perhaps I
at
should
some level.
be doing the
Also, 2
investigating.
natural ones is not my fault.
No, 2 natural ones is not your fault.
That's true.
Hathor, you can make it with. You can also make an investigation check. Go for it. It doesn't.
Because I have an investigation.
You have proficiency.
And you just found the brick, so you're feeling confident.
Yeah, go
Yeah.
for it. Roll investigation, Hathor.
To see. Let's have a look. Okay, that's a 17.
Okay, you are less attuned to looking for traps. Is the only thing. Like rogues get this ability usually because they are attuned to looking for traps. You are less attuned to looking for traps. However, this doesn't appear to be trapped. Doesn't even appear to be locked. They just appear to be really heavy.
I don't think that it's trapped or locked.
Right. Okay.
I mean, if they're
I mean, the
half a mile
portcullis.
below the city.
That's a good point. If my front door were in the middle of the sewers, perhaps I wouldn't lock it either.
Yeah. And also they did have a portcullis which was closed and are very difficult to move unless you know where to get the lever.
Yep.
you know,
I
it
think
doesn't-
that constitutes the lock.
Yeah, should we try and get this open then?
Okay, make a strength check.
Can
All of us?
Yeah, can we?
Who's
can we,
pushing the door?
Can't we
Who-
like
I will do it.
who's
Okay,
from
I
what?
was
my
assuming we'd all be
strengths-
pushing it.
You
My
can't
strengths are
all push
awful.
it. 2 of you can
Okay.
push it. So either 2 of you make a strength check or 1 person make a strength check with it.
I have +1 to strength.
Same.
Same.
Well, don't ask me to do it then, because I've got -2.
I'll help
Kitto's
you.
gonna go for
Oh,
it.
okay, Kitto.
Okay,
help, Kitto help.
Kitto. Okay,
With-
Hathor, make the strength check with advantage, or Kitto
Cool.
make the strength check with advantage. One of
You
the-
make the strength check with advantage, Kitto, because I checked the door.
We hope that you don't roll any more natural ones.
That's a 19.
Very good.
And
Yeah.
a 2, but we ignore the 2.
Okay, shh, it's not there. It's not there. You take a minute and you give the door. You and Hathor just 1, 2, 3 shove, and the doors poof and fall inwards. They are massively heavy, and it creaks the entire way, like. But you do manage to shove these doors open, and it opens into me changing the map. That's what it
That was
opens.
a very good door sound, by the way.
That was
It is a very excellent
Yeah.
door sound.
Yeah,
better
but after
than
they've
that.
opened in like the beat of silence following that loud noise,
Oh,
It's
nice!
gonna be like,
New map, new map, new map, new map. No.
Yeah, Cacu's gonna be like, well, if we were going to try and stealth, I don't think there's much point doing it now.
Put yourselves there, please, my friends, upon the map.
Especially because there are things and we are going to have to attack them, and we hope that we can hit.
Okay,
Steady
so
boys.
Kitto and Hathor want to put themselves like
yeah, you
in
guys are
front.
slightly in front.
Yeah,
Nerin,
so I'm having a bit of. Oh, there we are.
If you put
I love
yourselves
how Nerin is
here,
always
there
just
we
a
go.
teensy bit ahead.
Nerin,
I'm
Nerin,
not trying
come
to
back
be. I
there.
can't
Get
see
back
the
over
rest
here.
of the map,
Stay.
and I don't want to put myself somewhere I can't see.
I thought
Fair.
No, now I can see it.
Token things.
This is a nice map, but it's a scary map.
There we go. My Wi-Fi has decided its fancy's working now.
Oh,
Yay!
Rogue choice.
Go off, I guess.
I guess I'm gonna try and work out how to make this permanently stay on your tokens. I don't know why it didn't, but until then I can just do this.
Can we put it in?
Yeah, but I can put it into your bar and it'll automatically connect to your sheet, so it'll make it easier. So
Oh, okay.
easier for me.
If I edit it on the character thing, will it change on the bar?
Yeah, if you edit it on the character thing or if you edit it on the sheet, it will change it on the bar, irrelevant of which one you use, which is why I do it, because I can see it and also the bar works.
Just roll 20 things.
Just roll
Yeah,
20
cool.
things. There you go. I can see them all now. So, you... I forgot this was on this map. Who would like to see a friend?
Me! I want a friend!
Yes.
I forgot.
If
he
it's
was...
an actual friend, yes.
It's not actually on this map. It's just me and Mooney got really bored, and Relax is here.
Thanks, I hate it.
Where was he hiding?
He's on the GM layer. He's just vibing in the center of this map, and I forgot he was here.
Hello!
Hello, sir.
I will delete him.
Ah, yes.
Flash.
We love to see.
Oh boy, I forgot he was there. Okay, so what you can see is...
I can still see him. Go away.
Oh, if you just click off him, he'll vanish for you.
Okay.
It's on
It's like, leave me alone.
If you just click off, he'll vanish. What you can see is five skeletons, 3 that look more ragged and 2 that look a little bit sturdier. And they're all stood facing you to attention, and you can't see anything else in the room. This is an enclosed room. And you look up and the ceiling disappears into darkness. This is a massive cistern, which looks like it's been cleared out. So this looks like it would have been a very deep, welled kind of cistern, which has been, somebody has diverted the water so that it doesn't run in here. It's like, if you're looking up, you can't see the ceiling, so it's got to be higher than 60 foot. You can see these 5 skeletons stood to attention. And this room is like, you can see the water levels on the wall, like algae levels, and the whole room looks like it's been converted into something else. It looks like it's been used as an underground...
Getty house.
Not really. There isn't like, there's no personal artifacts, there's no scrolls, there's no notebooks, there's no like weird carving on the wall or anything like that. But it very much isn't what it was.
Minimalist skelly house.
Not really. And these skeletons look at you, all of them at the same time, and then all of them open their mouths and they all speak using one voice.
I don't like it.
I don't like that.
And they say, "Took you a long time, didn't it? I was starting to get bored."
We had a sleep.
I am need for such things.
Must be sad.
Yeah, I voice
Peaceful.
Must be really boring.
Why are you here?
Ask you the same question.
I have work to do.
So
Why
do we.
are you here?
We have work to do. This is our work.
That doesn't answer my question. What
And
do
neither did your
you
answer
want?
mine.
Are you Abiel?
I am.
There's quite a lot
mean,
of you.
they
I'm
can't
assuming
all
this
be
isn't your
Abiel.
original form.
We are all Abiel, and yet we are not Abiel. I am Abiel. They are me in a form of speaking.
Right. You're quite a fan of non-answers, aren't you?
I have to get my fun somewhere.
Right.
Great.
Your
Are
your
you
two
going to let us
security
through?
guards weren't very much fun.
No.
Oh, they never are. Last two left, though. The others are all gone now.
I mean, are we looking at them?
Yes.
I thought so.
What are you doing down here? What's going on with the poison and the zombies and shit?
I have had so many dreams, my friends.
Right?
They have been so dark and so dangerous. Would you like to know what I'm doing? Would you like to see everything I have planned for so long?
I mean, that is why we asked.
Yeah, we did ask.
You're very good at interrupting. Be quiet if you want to know the answers.
You
I
asked
have
a
been told that
question.
before. You know, sometimes you just get lecturers like this, you know? We'll just have to be quiet and they'll finish eventually.
I have had so many dreams. I have had so many dreams, and they lead me to the answers. Mankind will wander, its name uninscribed into the book of life since the world began. And as it looks up to it, who was it, and who it was not, and yet will always and never be, of the infinite, he who comes and goes, he whom with everyone is raised. There will be a reckoning, children. There will be such a reckoning when I manage to contact him. And I am so close now. There are so many things I have done, and he is so close. Do you have questions?
Who are you trying to contact?
The Lord of the Undead himself, the archfey of those who are lost and destroyed. His name is lost to those who seek it, but yet he is there, I know it. I have had so many dreams.
Right. And is this just you running this operation?
Oh no, there are many more like me. Oh, there were many more like me. Now they speak with my voice and we are one.
Cult. Great, we found a cult. I'm so glad we found a cult.
A cult is an indistinct word, but I think it fits fine.
I mean, we would have found a cult if we were approximately a couple of months to a year earlier. Right now, I think what we found is a cultist who just happens to be rather large.
Oh
I
no,
stand corrected.
those who speak with my voice are still with us, child. They just speak with my voice now.
Okay.
But they can speak with their own if you would prefer.
I mean, are they going to tell us anything useful?
No.
Like, we're very sorry and we'll surrender. I didn't think so.
Can I just say, out of character, I knew we were fighting Mikolash.
You're not fighting Mikolash.
Uh-huh.
I guess he's a little bit like Mikolash.
So,
Intentions, but not put on.
are you going to let us go through?
Where would you like to go?
I'd like to have a chat with you, your body, if that's
You
all right.
are talking to me.
Right.
Not your
Okay.
body, are we?
Clearly, your
Why would
work
you
is highly
speak
fascinating,
my body?
and clearly your work is highly fascinating, and we've come a long way to find it.
What do you want with me? With us?
To see.
Okay, I guess I'll let you see. That would be fun, maybe. Perhaps I shall do that. Hathor, make me a perception check,
Okay.
since you're the one who's asking.
My perception. 7.
Okay, you don't see anything. You kind of glance around. You're like, he said I'm gonna see, but I don't see anything. I don't see anything that's going on. And he laughs again. You do not look in the right places, child. You never do.
If you want to show us, maybe you're meant to tell us where to look. Otherwise,
That wouldn't be any fun, would it?
but I thought you said us seeing would be fun.
Maybe. I'm not sure. I'm not sure of many things anymore. What do you wish to see? Do you wish to see he who is beyond us all, who is the undying king? Because
Sure.
I wish to see him too. We all wish to see him.
And what
Okay.
do you need to do to see him?
We have to complete the ritual. We are
Right.
so close to completing the ritual now. Maybe another hour and it will be done. And he will be summoned. And we will reign. And it will be so wonderful. He will come. He who will raise all those below him and above him. He, the undying king.
Right. Okay. What exactly is the goal here? Once he has risen, what are you going to do?
He will destroy everything.
Right. Okay.
He is everlasting and destructive,
This-
and we know it.
Okay.
This ritual, you must have worked very hard to get it to a point.
For so many
To
months
be
since
so
the dream
close.
came, for so many months I have worked. It only started to work recently. Then the power, so much power, the power of necromancy that he gave to me, the king of the undying. But now it is so close. It is so close.
Why
You
don't
want to stop me, don't you?
Yeah.
There we go.
I don't think I want you to stop me.
We did guess that, but to be honest, our main problem is that unfortunately your ritual, though I'm sure very impressive, well done on getting it right, has been poisoning some of the water supply. So if there's any way we could, if you could let us know what the ritual is, we could maybe try and identify the problem and be on our way. We'll leave you alone.
The ritual is all that it was and all that it will never be.
Right.
It is not.
Could you move the ritual? Maybe, outside of where people live?
Yes, that would be great. And then
There
we'd leave
is
you alone.
no outside for him.
Well,
But
if there's no
there
outside
is
for him, then it
none.
won't matter to him.
Or let
it
us
will-
come see. Maybe we can help.
You wish to stop me. You do
I
not wish to see. You do not wish to raise him, the undying king. You wish to destroy everything that I have built. You wish to stop
Calm down.
and destroy.
Calm down. We don't wish to destroy all. How can we wish to destroy if we do not know? You say
That
you'd
is
like
not
to let us see.
exclusive.
You say you would like to let us see, but we have not been able to yet. Can we see? And if we could see, then we would understand.
Look up, child, look up to the skies, to the everlasting destructive power. Okay,
Yep, I'll do that.
Make a perception check.
Bloop.
I can't see.
22.
Yep. Yeah, you look up, and for a very, very brief second, there's a flash of arcane energy, and there's a figure stood on the ceiling. The ceiling is 70 foot upwards, and he stood hanging upside down on the ceiling. His hands light up very briefly with a spell that you would recognize as Shocking Grasp, and that's all you see. It's like a flash of lightning and then nothing else.
Is that you up there?
I am.
Your first body.
Yes, I guess it is my first body, but I am all of these as well.
Yes,
And
yes,
now
I know.
can
I know.
hear the
You are
voice
everywhere.
Again, you can hear it from the ceiling, and you can also hear it from the skeletons.
Yeah. I'm definitely like pointing up to the rest of the party.
Yeah.
I see you casting spells. Shocking Grasp, was it?
Many things.
Right. But I see you. But I don't see the Undying King, and I don't see how this would help bring him about.
You can never understand what will bring the Undying King. You have not had the dreams. Nobody ever really understood. That is why they are me now. They understood that they wanted the Undying King, but they did not understand how to get to him. I was the one with the dreams. I was the one with the power. So they became me. They chose it, but they became me.
Why
We
are we
are
talking
one.
to him?
Can I check to see if I can see ritual circles on the ceiling?
Roll a perception for me, yeah.
I'm gonna not roll that dice. 12.
In the very brief flash, maybe, but also there's possibly markings on the floor that could be ritual circles that have been rubbed out and redrawn and rubbed out and redrawn. You can see chalk marks, which tends to imply ritual circling. Probably.
It was just anything that looked complete within this room.
Nothing looks complete that you can see.
Okay.
And you kind of scour the walls, and again, there are marks on the walls. It looks like he's been trying a lot.
Kitto's going to try and talk
You're not
quietly
sure whether
to
or
the
not
others.
he's managed to do it. Okay, yeah, you
like-
are whispering now.
Yes.
You don't have to actually do it.
In brackets, whispered.
Go for it, yeah.
Why are we talking to him? He said it's got an hour till he finishes it or whatever. Let's just
I was thinking
and
the
get out
same
of
thing,
here.
Kitto.
If we understand it, we might be able to eat.
Yeah, I just don't know what you're going to get out of him at this point.
It seems like a lot of mad rambling.
Let me try one more thing.
Okay.
I don't think it's in here, whatever it is.
Yes, me too.
One more thing, and then I shoot one of them.
I'm gonna... No, never mind.
If you hold, he will probably know.
Yeah.
I will let you have that, yeah. If you hold something, he will notice you're doing it.
You say we cannot understand, but you haven't told us anything. And we can't become you. I assume that there's no time for that yet, so...
There is no time for you to become one. No, you are right, child. But perhaps you could wait and see. It will be done so soon, and then the Undying King will be among us, and you can see his glory too.
Right. Okay.
He who is not and never will be, of the infinite he who comes and goes, and he with who everyone is raised.
Okay. Well,
Are we good?
now you've described him, I'm quite eager to meet him. Is there any way I could help you with the ritual to speed it up a bit? I'm quite tired of this mortal coil, and I'd rather like to shuffle it off into his hands.
Make a deception check.
Hathor kind of chokes in the corner.
Make a deception check for me, because you are definitely lying. Oh dear, not good. What's his
It was
wisdom?
worth an attempt.
Yeah, sorry, he sees through that.
Okay,
You're on the 14.
Kitto's going to wince and then reach for his crossbow and go to shoot one of the scouts.
Well,
Okay, I
worth
will
a try.
I will let you do that, and then everyone needs to roll initiative.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like the crossbows are that great attack. It's just... Hold on, let me...
Nice.
No,
Oh
your
wait, no, that's
initiative.
just your initiative. Sorry.
No.
Sorry.
I was
pretty
just
good
rolling initiative though. I thought that was the attack.
That's that.
Nice.
That is.
Sorry, Nerin.
Is it the Dex modifier and proficiency?
Yeah, it's Dex plus proficiency.
Okay. So that's 17 to hit.
Yeah, that will hit. Are you aiming at the skeleton in front of you?
Yeah, wait, sorry, I've got so many tabs up right now.
Yeah, me with like.
I was thinking about, like this one.
Yeah, go for. Yeah. Roll damage for me. I need him to roll initiative.
He's great, by the way.
Did you enjoy him?
He's great.
Great.
He took me a really long time.
That's 6 piercing.
6 piercing to this die guard skeleton. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he took me like a really long time, and it took me a really long time to work out how I wanted him to be, and it took like a really long time with kind of backing and forthing with Mooney about how he would come across. So I'm really glad you enjoyed him. He is very crazy. Is our good friend Abiel.
Well, I literally wrote in my notes. He's a little bit bonkers. Alex prepped a bomb-ass speech for him. So there you go.
It took me so long and back and forthing to do that prophecy stuff, to do like the dream stuff. That took a really, really long time. He is. I'm just.
Is this he?
That is he. I'm gonna put like a little.
He's on the ceiling.
Yeah, he's on the ceiling. I'm gonna put a little. I'm gonna put a little wing on him when he's on the ceiling, so that you know he's on the ceiling.
Okay.
Because I don't want you to think he's on the floor when he's on the ceiling.
Yeah. He hit the floor. Next thing we know, the Undying King has been summoned.
There we go. The Dire God skeleton.
Abby got low.
Yeah, I really hope you enjoy this fight, because as I say, I have been working on Abiel for a really long time.
And it's like, kill it.
Very fun.
He's got those spooky ass dreams. They make you go. That's it.
No, the Dire God skeleton rolled really well on its initiative.
I don't like. What was that? The Diagab skeleton.
Diagard. It just means that they're slightly hardier. That's all.
No, those are two words that make sense to me.
they have more stuff and hit points. That's all. They're just like slightly better. What was your initiative, Kitto?
22.
22. Nice.
22.
And then 16 for Cacula. Cool. Let's reorganize that order. Descending.
I'm glad I rolled that low, because it really wasn't a convincing check.
It really wasn't.
He was genuinely trying, but he just can't do it.
Yeah, he sort of just like winced and then blew up his like...
Yeah, top of the order. Kitto, you're up.
Sorry.
Yep, he is going to prance over to this lad who just shot and give him now a little stab.
Go for it. Stab him a little bit.
Just a little. No, actually, I would like to stab him a lot, ideally.
Okay.
Oh, maybe not. That was a 10 to hit.
That will not hit. No.
Yep. That's fine. I'm done.
Okay. It is now the Dire God skeleton's turn. I can't remember where I got this music from, and it's really good.
It's great.
I will have to check. It'll be in my notes somewhere where I got it from.
Oh yeah, when the choir drops.
The choir goes off. I think it's... Oh, no, I do know where I got this music from. I lie. It's Gammon from Bloodborne. It's the Gammon fight, because the Gammon fight has the best music in the OST. It's so good. So this is the Gammon fight. Really, it vibes. It goes off. Okay, that skeleton is going to stab you with a longsword, Kitto. Because it can.
Can it, though?
I don't know. Let's find out. I mean, with a 7, no, it can't.
Nope.
However, the other boy is going to do its innate ability and is going to cast magic missile at you.
That it can do.
It can innately do that. It can cast magic missile at will. I'm right. There we go. Oh no, this boy is also going to do one of his innate abilities, and I need to roll a d10. Oh, yep. He vanishes. I'd like to... Yep, there you go. He vanishes. This guy's going to cast magic missile at you. So, where's magic missile? 1. This is on Kitto. This one is on Hathor. And this one is on Nerin. So Kitto, you take
I'm
5.
special.
Hathor, you take 4, and Nerin, you take 3. It's just the angle he can see from, to be honest. You're kind of stood behind Hathor, I'm afraid. Okay, and that...
Note to self, stand behind Hathor more often.
Oh, this is not looping. Loop the music. There we go. Yeah, he's also going to do his innate ability, and he also vanishes. Which will end the Dire God Skeleton's turn, which will bring us to Nerin.
Yes, I'm gonna run and punch something, but it just depends what I can punch.
Okay, so there are these other skeletons as well who are here.
Yeah, well, it seems like I'm not going to be able to get to any of them, so I'm not going to punch them. But I'm going to run over here.
Mhm.
Ah, sorry,
The
I'm trying to
invisible
move
person
myself
search.
and it's not letting.
The invisible
and I'm-
person search.
Well, I don't know if the invisible person's there or not. So if I run into them, then obviously I'll punch
You'll
them.
find out, yeah. You
But
don't run into them.
yes. So seeing as I don't run into them, I'm going to do, I think, my Radiant Sunbolt.
Okay, who would you like to do a Radiant Sunbolt on?
Yes, sorry, I'm just trying to make it stop telling me things about my Radiant Sunbolts. I could make... Ah! Sorry.
It's fine. On that boy. On...
I
yeah, you
can
get
die. I
any
was
of
just
them
checking
boys.
that I could do all of them. Well,
You
I'll
can
go
get
for
any
this
of
one
them boys.
nearest to me.
Okay.
I'll go for this one. And I'll do my Radiant Sunbolt,
Go for it.
seeing as it's... Oh, I have a crossbow. I'll do my crossbow, sorry.
Yeah, whichever does more attack damage, I guess. Whichever you prefer.
I think for my Radiant Sunbolt, I might have to use key.
You don't to a single attack, I think. I think
Okay.
you have to use
Cool.
key if you want to do it. So you can do it once as an attack, and then you can do it again as a bonus action if you use key.
Okay,
So
cool.
you can...
Because it says you can spend 1 key point to make it twice as a bonus action.
Yeah, so I think you can just make it as an attack without using key.
Can you then do it again as a bonus action? Because it says that use a key to do it twice, but I don't.
Hello, let me read what it says upon your character sheet, Nerin.
Sorry.
I don't know very much about Sunsoul monks, to be honest, so...
Yeah. I mean,
Turn off the music, Alex. This is my jam.
Sorry, it doesn't seem to be very clear about.
Okay, let me check Radiant
It's.
Sunbolt
I'll just use the crossbow for now.
Okay,
then
cool.
we don't have to search for things.
That's fine, I've got it up now. It says
Okay.
you can... Yeah, so you can make that attack without using any key. Yeah, and you can spend a key point to make the Radiant Sunbolt twice as a bonus action.
But you can't not use key and do it once as a bonus action like you can with the punch.
No, with a punch. No, yeah, you
Okay, cool.
can't have that ability, but you can make it as an attack without using key.
Okay, I'm going to do my crossbow.
Attack. Yeah, go for it.
Well, that probably won't hit.
It will not, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Not got a lot of AC, but a little bit more than that.
I think that's all I can do.
Okay, cool. That will bring us to Cacula.
Okay, cool. So, okay, yeah, I'm gonna go for this because ultimately the skelly boys are here to distract us from trying to stop the guy doing the ritual.
You can't see him currently, I'd like to point out.
Okay.
Your dark vision doesn't extend high enough to be able to see him.
Okay.
Because your dark vision extends to 60 foot and the ceiling is 70. So unless he has a light source up, you can't see him. It's kind of a point he's using.
Okay, can I make...
Making the attack with disadvantage.
Yeah, I was going to say, can I make an educated guess where based on where I think?
Yeah, you make the attack with disadvantage.
Okay, that's fine. I am going to cast... Oh, it takes an action. That's okay. Moonbeam onto the ceiling.
Show me Moonbeam. I'm not sure you can cast it like that.
Okay.
Send it to the chat.
I'm just sending it right now. I think it's gonna do the damage anyway, but you can just ignore that. Oh wait, no, that's not very helpful.
It didn't.
And it only did 2.
It didn't send me the
Okay.
boy.
Okay. That. Oh, sorry.
It's fine. I can turn it
How
on
to
for
do
you.
that?
I do. Don't worry about it. I'll do it.
Basically, it's a 40-foot high, 5-foot radius beam that casts dim light.
Yeah.
And the range is 120 feet.
Yeah, Syl has it. I recognize the spell. Let me just tell it to do the spell description. There we go. Okay, cool. I just need to check whether or not you can cast that on a point. Send it on a point within range until the spell ends. Dim light fills. Yeah, no, you definitely can cast that, but because you're not.
Yeah, because I'm not sure. Do you want me to roll a d20 and do a DC for if it hits or not?
Yeah, just roll me a general d20, and I will
Okay.
tell you whether or not you get anywhere near him.
Okay.
You'll at least light up some of the ceiling.
Yeah, that's my main goal. Well, I mean, the main goal is to get him, obviously, but like.
Roll me a d20.
Okay, just plain d20.
Just
no
a plain
mod or
d20,
anything.
and
okay,
I will.
I am rolling.
Okay, you don't get him because the DC was 18, I'm sorry, but you do get, like, just beside him, so you can now see him.
Okay.
So you're about 5 foot from him, basically. If I... Roll 20 means I can't give you a, like, ceiling map, so we're just gonna have to do the stuff on the ceiling.
Yeah, that's fine. Don't worry about it.
But you can now see him.
Yay, that's the dream, the goal.
It is now his turn.
Cool.
Which I don't think you have a bonus action.
No, because taking a story form is an action.
It is an action. Yeah,
I do not.
Okay, it's now his turn.
Yeah, I'm going to cast. I can walk on the ceiling now.
It's a spell. It's this. It's
It's
what he's
spider
using.
climb. It's spider climb. I know.
It's just spider climb. But he is using that. He's currently using it, so it's not his problem. He's going to. What is he going to cast?
Oh, it's him next.
It is him next. That's why I'm trying to work out what he's going to cast. No, he's not going to cast that. Yeah, can he cast this? Yeah, he's going to cast that. He's going to look down at you and smile ever so slightly, and he's going to cast at you, Cacula, and he's going to cast Acid Arrow at you.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
So that's don't think that's going to hit. 14.
That is my armor class.
Oh, so it does just hit. Okay. Yeah, that is the right modifier. Okay. Yes. You take 14 points of acid damage.
Ouch.
Yeah, it's quite a lot. And let me double check the spell because I think you also have to make a save. No, you just take 2d4 acid damage on your next turn as well.
Okay, I shall try and remember that. I will write it in the temporary hit points box.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Yeah. That is.
It only lets me write numbers. I'm writing it somewhere. Don't worry.
I will also remember it. He's going to then run closer to you on the ceiling. So he was like pretty far. He was exactly like 90 foot from you. He's now he's kind of run around the side. He's about 60 foot from you guys at this point.
Wait, so has he run out of the light of my moonbeam?
He has. But he's also moved into the vision of your dark vision.
Okay.
Because he's now running on the side wall. So you can still see him because he has now moved into the range of your light and dark vision.
He's parkoured into our sight.
Yeah, Hathor, you can also see him because of your light. And also the fact that Moonbeam is up, which is kind of also shedding a light on the... because of the way Moonbeam works, there are like a couple of patches in this room now that are hidden, but most of the room is basically visible. So he's no longer using the darkness to hide.
I have to roll a concentration check.
You do. Please roll me concentration.
That's just whiz save.
No, constitution save.
Con save.
That's what it's there for.
Be good.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yay!
You only need to make a 10.
Okay, cool.
It's now the skeletons.
I'm just going to pop to the toilet. Just let me know if I take more damage.
Okay. Here come the skeletons. They're going to run over here. So, 2 attacks on you, Kitto. I didn't turn off their thing, did I? So that 13 won't hit you, Kitto, I don't think.
That won't.
But 22 will.
It will.
Why is always roll advantage just like the set thing? It's really rather annoying. It's like cease for me. Sorry, I had to turn that off. So you take 8 piercing damage, Kitto. And then this one is on Nerin. 17 to hit you, Nerin?
Yes.
Sorry. You take 4 piercing damage. That will end the skeleton's turn. It'll bring us to Hathor. Hathor, you can see Abiel, and you can see the normal skeletons. You cannot see the Dire Guard skeletons currently.
Cool.
Vanished.
I'm gonna... Yeah. I'm gonna try and hit Abiel with a Scorching Ray.
Oh, yeah,
with all 3
Roll
with a
them.
Scorching Ray.
Roll them at Abiel. That will hit, Abby, yep.
That will hit.
Roll damage for me.
I'm rolling damage with dice, please.
Okay, yeah, no worries.
This one is 1, so that's 2. 16.
Let me
Whoa.
double check a thing, because I... Because that's not a concentration spell.
Yeah, and that won't hit with
Won't
shield
hit
either.
with shield up, no.
Well, that's annoying.
Check what his AC is when he's got shield up. 18. That's fine.
And I'm going to...
Hathor, make me an intelligence check for me. Just a straight intelligence roll, please.
Okie doke. What is my int? Jesus.
Presumably
Oh,
quite high.
Big int.
You're a wizard.
yeah. 16.
That fire hurt.
Okay.
That fire was not.
Okay.
Which will end your turn, I believe.
Yes, it does.
Oh wait, give me a second. I need to make sure he makes his save. What's his? Oh, his con's super high. I forgot that.
What was the significance of the fire hurting? Isn't it supposed to hurt?
It hurt a lot more than it should do.
He's vulnerable
Him.
to
2
it.
points of fire damage.
Okay, good.
He's vulnerable
good.
to it. Yeah, he continues to spider climb. Kitto, you're up.
Kitto is going to. I'm going to bonus action disengage to
Mhm.
come around here, so would get sneak attack because Rick should have to. And then try and stab this
Go for it.
bastard.
Stab the skeleton.
18 to hit.
Does hit. Roll damage.
Excellent. 18.
Oh boy, yeah, you take the skeleton from no damage to half alive.
Wait, that wasn't okay. That was cool. Yeah. Nice. That's
Yeah.
the end of turn.
Yeah, you take it from like not uninjured to like crippled in seconds. So, hey, would you like a gift for that? Would you like a gift, Kitto?
Only if it's a nice gift, like
It's
a cake.
it's a pretty good gift. Would you like to see it? 3, 2, 1, gift.
Yay!
Ah!
Mooney also hid this upon my map.
That is a brilliant gift.
Why?
I
That's
thought the
what I get.
skeleton was
Because
gonna.
it's Mooney.
I thought you meant the skeleton was like gonna explode or something.
No,
The
it's
screens turned like pink.
It's just
Because
a real dumb boy. Because Mooney has
Horrible.
on my maps, and I love him.
I'm very sorry to retcon, but is it possible for me to have yelled on my turn? You don't like fire!
Oh yeah. I'll let you have that. Don't worry about it. Okay.
Thank you.
It is now the Dire Guard skeleton turn. Let's have a look. See. Oh, excellent. He reappears. He reappears here.
Oh, I'm an idiot. I should have cast Fairy Fire.
It wouldn't have
didn't
helped
know.
you because they're not. He's gonna stab you. Our good
What?
friend Hathor.
Oh, okay.
Rude.
He's going to fail to stab you with an 8.
I think it might have helped though. fairy fire because it would have outlined them, and any creature in the area would have had to make a dex save. So I might have
Not
been able to get Big
invisible.
Boy.
They're not invisible.
It's just each creature.
Yeah, it works on invisible creatures. They're not invisible.
Oh, so they
They're
just
not on
phase
this
out of
plane.
They're
existence.
not
They
on
just
this
straight up
plane.
weren't there.
Ah,
They can innately cast blink. They
Okay,
just
cool.
weren't on that plane of
It's like
reality.
an evil version of a blink dog.
Oh, excellent! I also
An
rolled
evil
well on
bad boy version.
and this boy reappears. Where? I need another D10 as well. Now I've got both of them going. I can come here, D10. There we go. Oh, that boy stays there. Rip to him. This boy reappears and is gonna magic missile again. One on Cacula. One on Nerin. One on Hathor. There you go. Cacula, you take 2. Nerin, you take 4. Hathor, you take 5.
Rude.
And that's the wrong dice. Oh, he also stays there. Rip to them. They do not manage to blink back into the ethereal plane. Nerin, you're up.
Yep, that's me. I'm gonna punch the one in front of me.
Go for it. Absolutely. I'm on the wrong fucking thing now.
Let's hope I can do something, because so far I've just taken damage. Oh no, that was a natural 2. I can't do anything. I'm gonna punch again as my bonus action.
You can do it.
No, I can't. That was a 5. Plus 5 is 10. Still won't hit. Good
No,
times.
just under their AC, I'm afraid.
There we go. I know that 11 didn't hit last time, so I know
Yeah.
that that's it's not going to work.
Okay. Cool. That will. Sorry, I was on the wrong layer. That will bring us to Cacula.
Cool. Guess what I'm gonna do?
Mhm.
It's time to be able to heal people better.
Okay.
Ba-da-da-da-da.
You take the chalice.
Chalice. It's time to be shiny.
You are shiny.
I am shiny, and I also take 2d4 acid damage.
Oh yeah, roll 2d4 acid damage. I'll roll 2d4 acid damage for you. 1 second.
Oh, you're gonna do it. Okay,
Yeah, I'll do it.
that makes sense.
4.
Okay, that's not a great. So as a bonus action, I'm gonna cast Healing Word.
Yep.
Give me a sec.
You
'Cause
and
I'm on
Nerin,
7 hit points.
You and Nerin are both looking bad.
Okay, so how bad? I'm on 7 hit points. How's
Nerin is
Nerin
also
looking?
on 7.
Okay, great. So there's no. Okay, well, Nerin can have the Healing Word for now. Sorry, I'll get you with the nice one,
Okay. Plus 6
and
to
then I'll
Nerin.
have the
Thank you.
D8. It's D8, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a d8 plus your modifier. Plus 1, I believe. Half your druid level. Oh, that's so annoying. You get 3.
I'm gonna die.
Okay.
You're not gonna die.
That ends your turn.
Are you manifesting it?
I'm
Yeah.
manifesting it.
It's Abby's turn. Hello, what does Abby have that he would like to do?
Would he like to spontaneously combust?
No.
Didn't
Or
think so.
heal us.
Yeah.
No, he can't do
Actually,
that.
I feel like that'd be a bit threatening. Like,
It would be rather
helpful,
threatening.
but.
He can't do
Add
it.
that
so
to a
it
future
doesn't matter.
boss.
Mm-hmm.
I will. He's gonna try. Oh, shield drops. There we go. He's gonna try. Chill touch. He's gonna miss chill touch. It was on you, Kitto. This skeletal hand kind of claws out of the ground next to you and just misses you completely. And he kind of curses and rolls his eyes a little bit. And actually, you know what? Because he can't concentrate on multiple things, and he has more fun stuff that he can do whilst he's concentrating. He's gonna run down the wall and stop being on. I mean, he can't get all the way down the wall. He's now 30 foot up now, because he can't get all the way down the wall in a single run. But he's now 30 foot up the wall. Now it is the skeleton's turn. This one that you dropped, this one here in front of you, Kitto, is fucking barely alive.
Ooh.
He's gonna try and make a short sword attack. It currently has disadvantage. Oh, it is gonna hit you though, with 17. Sorry. You take 3 piercing damage. This one is gonna move. Where's he gonna go? Oh, he's just gonna go to here, and he's gonna try with the short bow. And he's gonna miss. This boy's gonna try with the short sword on Nerin, and he's gonna miss. Wow, sometimes skeletons are great, and sometimes the skeletons just roll 7s. Hathor, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna first level magic missile on the one who's too close.
Go for it. Yeah, roll them. Nice, good. Nice.
Yay.
That's good damage. Yep. Okay. Cool. He is looking bad. That's not the damage he took. Aleks, do maths better. There we go. Minus that. Yeah, he's now not looking great. Okay. Does that end your turn, Hathor?
Yes, I believe so.
Top of the round, Kitto.
Kitto is gonna do another stab.
Okay, no worries.
Yeah.
That is 24 to hit.
It is dead.
No, 24 to hit.
It's irrelevant. It has 1 hit point.
Okay, in which case it's dead.
Yeah.
And then can he see that Cacula's looking rough or not?
Yeah, probably. Yeah,
Okay.
Cacula's technically blooded.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gonna like
It's like
sneak down
wiping
here,
out his nose.
Mm-hmm.
and that's the end of turn.
Okay.
Just
Good.
like emotional support. That's rough, buddy.
That's rough, buddy. Seems bad.
Well,
Give me
what
the
else are we
chocolate.
gonna do?
I've been given chocolate.
Yay! That's what you deserve.
And I've also been given sanitary towels, which is just kind of necessary. Not very
You
exciting.
deserve those. And so does everyone who needs them.
Yeah. It is now the Dire Guard skeleton's turn. Dire Guard skeleton is going to try and stab someone. It's not very good at it, but it's going to try.
Yeah, he sucks.
I mean, they have a +3. Like, they're really not very good at it, but, you know, it's an attempt. But they're going to hit with a 21. Hathor takes... Oh, dear. Hathor is unconscious.
Ouch! Oh no!
That's all of Hathor's hit points.
Why? Why
That's
do you do this to me? All I want to
full
do is
damage.
move Moonbeam so I can
Oh,
get
no,
the
it's not.
guy.
It's not that. Sorry. That damage is in wrong. It's fine. It's 8.
Okay. Still bad though.
It's still bad, but
Still real bad.
the slashing damage is input wrong on these guys, I think.
At least Astrid didn't die while they were in the loo.
Yeah.
No, they didn't.
Unfortunate.
That would have been really
Welcome
sad.
back, love. You're dead.
Welcome back. I dropped you to 0 hit points. Let's see if he's.
Oh wait, it's not my turn yet.
Yes, he does. So he can still get hit. This boy is gonna try. He's gonna move to here and try and longsword you. And he's gonna fail. And he also stays on this plane of reality. They're not rolling well. Nerin, you're up.
That's me. Did you say big bad guy is now 30 feet from me?
He's a little bit over. So he's 30 foot up the wall. So he's now
Okay.
a little bit.
Cool.
Yeah. He's nearly 30 foot from you.
If I like moved around the skeleton, do I think he'd be within 30 feet of me?
No. Because
Cool.
as he's
I'm just going
30
to keep
foot up
punching
the
this
wall.
skeleton then.
Go for it.
I'm going to try the roll 20, see if that allows me better than actual dice.
Go for it. Yes.
Yes!
It hits. It does. Roll damage.
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do it again as a bonus action.
Absolutely.
Hello, my
Did that
love.
roll?
You nearly died.
No, didn't hit.
It didn't hit. My
Oh.
friend. Hold on.
I'll
There's a
do
skeleton
it.
from. Yes. There's a skeleton in front of me. Hello.
Yes, he tried to hit you and failed. Hathor, you're on 2 hit points.
Nice!
Sorry.
Nice.
Are
I'm
you
using a key.
key? Yeah, go for it. Hit
That's
him again.
sexy.
No,
Sorry.
sometimes.
Don't know why you're getting really real rolls, like natural 2 and natural 4. It's really sad. Cacula, you're up.
For the past 2 sessions.
Okie dokie. So, I am gonna come. This is still within the melee range, right? So I don't get an attack opportunity.
You're not. You won't get.
Okay. Well, I'm coming there. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds.
Go for it.
Boop.
Okay, Hathor, you are no longer dying. Well, you're
Yay.
fine.
How badly am I dying? Not too badly. So I tell you what. I would like you to live, and you're getting quite attacked. You can have the other D8 as well.
Okay, roll the D8 too.
You're very
Nice.
kind.
Another
Oh,
8.
yay!
That's
Huzzah.
Another 8.
Mm-hmm. And that
Oh,
is
that's sexy.
all I can do.
Abby's turn. He's gonna run down the wall. Bing, 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 bing. He is no longer on the wall. He is just stood there on the floor, and I will remove his thing so that you get out of the way so that I can remove your thing, buddy.
Oh, can I also, as my turn thing?
Mhm.
He's not still doing the ritual, is he?
You can't see him doing anything that would look ritualistic.
Okay, cool. Just checking. I mean, it might be set in motion, but hopefully not.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he looks at Kitto and grins and says, "No." And Kitto, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh.
No. I don't like where this is going. I'm using up my spell slots so fast.
Oh dear. No, that's not me rolling. That's just me thinking about rolling badly. Oh dear, that was an 8.
That will not succeed.
Please try rolling on Roll20 next time.
Welcome to this very fun new spell that I have. It's called Black Veins. You watch as Kitto's entire veins shoot black for a second as his blood clogs. You take 12 points of necrotic damage.
Nice.
3d6 necrotic damage at the start of their turn.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh no.
A nasty spell. And Kitto looks real bad.
Disadvantage.
It's a nasty spell. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of your turn.
What level is it?
Level 3. It's a 3rd level. It's, as I say, very, very fun. He's only got 1 3rd level, and it was kind of his one big thing. But it's a lot of fun. Okay, it's now the skeleton's turn. Skeleton. Let's roll their attacks. What are the attacks on the skeleton? Okay, this one is on Kitto. It's a natural 6, so no. This one is on Nerin. It's a natural 7, so no. Oh boy, do love it when the skeletons just are useless. Hathor, you're up.
You say that
Nice.
sarcastically, but I really do love it.
I know you do.
Okay. Yeah. Let's magic missile again.
Go for
And
it.
let's do the first 2 on the one on me, and the last one on the one with Kitto currently.
Go for it. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh no, actually, not the last one on the one on Kitto. The last one on the one on the last one on the one on Kitto. Sorry.
Go for it. Yeah. Run on you first. Go for it.
Yeah.
Okay. You destroy him.
Yay!
He had 7 hit points left. So you just destroy him.
Just
Okay.
destroy him.
Yeah,
And then
he
the last one on the one on Kitto.
yeah. Funnily enough, the skeletons aren't super sturdy. So
They made of bones.
he goes from he's not looking great. Yeah, they don't have a lot of hit points. It's fine. They've got like 13 hit points. Top of the round, Kitto, you're up.
Time for 3d6 necrotic damage.
Oh yeah, is that happening
It's
now?
It's at the end of your turn, I believe.
No, it says at the start, but I already
Oh,
took
I know.
some.
Let me double check the spell.
But I think where you're getting that from, love, is that it says you can save at the end of your turn.
That's the point. Yes.
So I've already taken the damage though, right?
Yeah, you did take that. There's the damage that you took at the start of your turn. You didn't
Okay.
actually take it. Then you're fine.
Okay, good.
Yes,
Okay.
you took that damage then. No.
I thought that was an additional
No.
3d6 necrotic damage? I think you want Kitto to die.
No, when it says things like that, that happens at the start of the attacker's turn. But because I have to roll to hit, that's how it works. That's all.
Yeah, no, that totally
yeah,
makes sense.
Kitto takes that 12 now, and then
Next go round.
You currently have disadvantage on attacks.
Okay. He's going to take it anyway.
Go for it.
Against this lad. Come on, dice. I have so much faith. That is not bad. That is an 18 to hit.
That will hit, yeah.
18 and 19. That's lovely. Do I still get sneak attack then?
Yeah, I don't see why not. You're still having your swashbuckler boys on, aren't you?
Lovely. That is a shitty roll. That is 10.
That's exactly how many hit points it had.
Okay, dead.
It's dead.
And then he's gonna stumble off like here. Not that makes it. He's just gonna like, while kind of feeling like shit.
Got it. Yeah, you are looking barely conscious right now.
Yeah.
Okay. That will.
Okay, right now I need my wisdom save.
Wisdom save, please.
Come on.
It's
Come
not a
on,
high
buddy.
Thing.
15.
That succeeds. You are
Yes,
no longer
nice.
necrotically poisoned. Abby looks angry.
Well, good.
Okay.
do we?
It's the single dire guard skeleton's turn. He's gonna try and stab Cacula.
What a surprise. How original. That is my AC.
He succeeds in stabbing Cacula.
Damn, I need to get better armor.
You take 5
Okay,
slashing.
that's not... Okay,
And
fine.
he remains on this plane of reality. You roll it when it's blink. You roll a d10, and it's evens you vanish, odds you stay. He rolls 3 5s. I'm like, all right, then he's staying here. All right, Nerin, you're up.
That's me.
It is.
I'm gonna see if I can punch this guy again.
Punch that guy again.
Wait, big evil bad guy came down
Is-
but still isn't.
No,
He's
he's
within
down
30.
now. He's just
Within
on the floor
30.
now. He's within 30. Yes.
Yes. Well, I'm gonna radiant sunbolt him then.
Go for it. Roll to attack.
Him, them. We
Him.
don't know.
It is. You were told that his pronouns are he. Him.
We were told.
We literally,
yeah, we
we
were.
asked.
We
We asked.
specifically asked.
Right, that's gonna hit. Yeah, roll damage.
God.
5 radiant damage. Nice.
And then I'm gonna do it twice more and use the key.
Go for it. Yeah, absolutely. I've been brought tea and everything.
Yay!
That also hits. Roll damage. Nice. Good.
And
Okay.
last time.
That will also hit. And his shield is 17, so he can't shield that. Good. Okay, Abby is not looking happy.
Thank God. Nerin finally hit something.
Very, very well. Okay, Cacula, you're up.
Okay, so if I take my action to move Moonbeam, can I cast a spell after?
Yeah, because Moonbeam is concentration.
Okay, I thought so, but I just wanted to check. So I'm going to move it to hit Abby.
If it's a 5-foot radius, right?
Yeah, but I can move it 60 feet.
If you move it to there, it will hit both him and the skeleton.
Oh, boom! Yeah, I'll do that then. Iconic.
I can put a little boy up to show you where it is. 1 second.
Yes, please.
Let me put a boy on.
Thank you.
5-foot radius is this much. Oh, it shouldn't be orange, but there you go. You've got an
Nice.
orange boy currently.
Okay, amazing. See, in my head, 5-foot radius was just a 5-foot square.
It's 5 foot round a point, which
Yeah.
is
That
Reasons
makes
why we
sense.
don't do maths.
Yes, indeed. Okay, and then both of them need to take a con save, please.
con save. Abby's con is very high, I'm afraid.
That's okay.
What's Abby else?
He just needs to roll low then.
He still take a...
16. On Abby?
No, my save is 13, so...
Yeah, as I say, Abby's con is real high. Skeleton is less 10. So skeleton fails.
Okay, so I shall roll.
Roll the damage.
So it takes half of that. So,
Okay, I think that may destroy the skeleton.
yay. That's
no.
6 then, I guess. 6 each? Because do you round up or down?
The skeleton failed, so the skeleton takes all of it.
Nice.
Abby takes half.
Abby
Abby
takes
is
6 then.
Abby is looking rough. The skeleton is looking barely upright.
Cool. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Healing Word on myself, and I'm going to give my extra D8 to Kitto.
Go for it.
Sorry, you were going to get both of them, but I'm on 5 hit points. So.
Yeah.
4.
Oh, okay, you can
That's
have.
fine, don't worry.
No,
both of
no.
you need to be
Split
conscious.
it.
So
Also, you're our healer, so like.
7 to you.
Wait. Yes, okay. Yeah. That was a healing word, wasn't it? Yeah, it
Yeah.
was.
Mhm.
And then
You
you
just
get the
rolled really well.
D8. Please be good. Okay.
7.
So
to
7. But we both get 7.
both of you.
Yay. That
That's
worked out well, didn't
Very
it?
lovely.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
It's Abby's turn. Abby is annoyed. What spell slots does Abby have? Ooh.
I only have 2 spell slots remaining, lads.
Guess what, guys? You're not going to do anything else after this.
Yay.
This is the boss fight at the end of the arc. Abby's going to run to... Can he get to there? Oh, he can. He's going to...
Oh dear.
Yeah, yeet. And then he's going to cast this new spell, which is also fun. Drain Essence. So I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Me or Hathor?
Both of you, it's 5 foot radius.
Oh,
I don't like that.
That is just a success because his DC is
Yay.
17 and a fail on Hathor.
No.
Hathor, you take 7. Kitto, you take Cacula, you take 3. Hathor, your max hit points are reduced by
By 7.
by 1d8. So by 1.
Okay.
By 1 because you rolled a 1 on the first d8.
Nice.
So Hathor, your max hit points are currently reduced by 1.
I'd imagine if it was 7. That would be awful at this level.
It's only a 2nd level spell, but it's super cool.
It's good.
Guess what? Mooney gave me a really cool book full of really cool spells. And I
This
love
guy's really spicy.
You can hate him. It's fine. He's also a wonderful schemer. But yeah, this is the Sanguimancy book, which is I can't remember what it's called. It's called something really cool. Like I think I gave Fawn some of the spells. But
Like
generally,
how to
high-level
kill your
ones
how to
are-
kill your players in under 1 minute.
1 minute
Of combat.
It's actually designed to play evil characters. It's like
Nice.
about being able to play evil characters. So it has sanguimancy spells and it has like weird druid subclasses that are about spores and stuff. It's great. It's so good. Okay, let's see if the skeleton is intelligent enough to walk out of the flames. No, he's not.
Good.
He's gonna
That's
stay
very
there.
good.
And he's just gonna try and short sword Nerin. 14 to hit, Nerin.
Yep, hits.
You take 3 piercing damage. But that ends his turn, and as I say, he's not intelligent enough to walk out of the flames, so he stays there. Hathor, you're up.
You say he looks really rough.
He's not looking great. He's at half hit points,
Okay.
and right next to you. I mean, he's also definitely undead. Like, he's definitely a skeletal creature.
Cool.
I just
you know what I'm
realised-
gonna do?
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
What was
You go, and
No,
I'll say
you go.
after. Okay, I'm just reading the spell, and it says when the creature enters the spell area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn
Oh,
there.
does he need to make a save?
Yes.
Okay, yes. 1 sec, I'll make
Evil,
that.
evil man Abby needed to make a save.
As did the skeleton.
And
Abby
either way-
succeeds.
Okay, I'll do the.
Just roll the
2d10.
damage, and Skelleboy
So 14.
also succeeds, but I don't
Okay,
think
so both take 7.
Skelleboy's dead.
Yay!
Oh, undo that damage, Nerin. Skelleboy
Yes.
died before he hit you.
Do that damage.
Thank you. That's a kind of healing I wasn't expecting to get from my healer.
Yeah, there you go.
Retrospective.
Travel.
Time travel healing.
Read the spell, kids.
Yeah, I mean, I know we're all a little bit with new classes and shit, so I'm not super worried. But
Yes, I'm sorry. I'll remember that for next time.
you are going to have
This
to
is a
keep track
good
of these
spell. I
things.
like it.
It's really good. Still
It's
also has
really
it. It's a really cool spell. Yeah, Hathor, you're up. He is
Yeah,
just
cool.
and not looking happy.
No, I'm gonna back up there.
He will hit you if you do that.
Okay.
He's going to make an attack with his withered claw.
Please don't die on an attack of opportunity.
He's going to roll a natural 1, so it's fine.
Good.
Well done.
Yeah. Cool. And then I'm gonna chromatic orb him, please.
Absolutely, yeah. Roll to attack. That will hit, and he cannot shield that. Absolutely. Fire damage,
please.
Absolutely.
Fire, please.
Roll it. And he takes. Oh fuck. Okay.
Yes.
He takes twice that.
Yep.
Hathor, how do you want to kill Abiel?
Yeah.
Yes.
This is my first. How do you want to do this?
How do you want to do this?
I want to look at him and go, shut up.
And he incinerates. And he doesn't scream. He just does that very creepy laughter. And it gets higher and higher and higher and higher until it's nothing and he's gone and dead. However, we cannot drop out of initiative because there's still a dire guard skeleton. So that'll bring us to the top of the initiative order. Kitto, you're up.
Yoink. No, wait.
Yeet.
He just leaves. Well, job's done. Job's
Well,
good.
bye now.
Bye.
Job done.
Okay, roll to attack.
21.
That hits, roll damage. You have advantage if you want to roll for a nat
That
20.
was with advantage.
Oh, okay.
That is a lot.
Go for it.
That's 19.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this boy was undamaged until this point, is now barely upright. Okay, it's now his turn. He's gonna panic and cast magic missile. So 1 on Hathor, because you can just see Hathor out of there. 1 on Kitto, 1 on Cacula. Cacula 4, Kitto 2, Hathor 5. And then I'm gonna see if he stays on this plane of prison. Yep, he does with a 3. Okay, he's still there. It's his turn. Nerin, you're up.
I'm good. Where you sunbolt him?
Go for it. Roll to attack.
Sad. Oh, I'm doing it again. Bonus action. I'm doing it twice more as bonus.
Absolutely. That will hit. Roll damage.
Hey!
Oh, good.
That's his AC. Hey, Nerin, how do you want to kill him?
Hooray! I want Nerin to just like turn around and be like, and it just like slides past everyone because I feel like it's like, you know, it's not a very, it's like just skims past everyone.
Yep.
Pulls against the wall.
Yeah. Can it like just for flavor? Can it push him backwards?
It can, and it shoves him poof into this wall.
Yeah.
And he shatters into a million pieces.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. I like it.
It is quiet once more.
Give me a second.
Are you okay?
I'll be fine. What about you guys? This will still last for a while, so
Everyone but Nerin looks real bad. Hathor
Right.
is real bad.
give me a second. Hathor, come here.
Okay.
I'll
And
just
Hathor
hold my
just
hand
gives you
out.
a hug.
Oh, I love him.
He just kind of holds his hand up like he's not really sure what to do about it, and then you can
Hathor's
kind of
just
see
like
him.
closed eyes like flop.
You can kind of
Yeah,
like
fair.
see him in his face give himself a pep talk, like, "Come on, Cacula, you've prepared for this." And then he holds you very tightly and casts Cure Wounds.
through the hug, yeah.
Yes.
Nerin would like to say, well,
Oh, that's
Cure
not
is
very
going on.
good.
That's lovely though, thank you.
Do you want to add your D8 as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
I tell you what, I'll have the
Add
Cure
your D8
Wounds.
to yourself.
Oh, okay. But that's 9 though.
Just take it.
I don't need it.
Should we perhaps look around this room? You know, we've killed
Yes.
Abby, but who knows if this ritual is still going on?
Yeah, let's.
We didn't really understand it, or at least I didn't.
Cacula will just give Hathor a squeeze and then let go. I don't really know if we're done yet. The moonbeam should last for another couple of seconds, but I can try and move it around and see if we can see anything.
I've got light as well.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Also, perhaps if we just walk around and, getting closer up, we might
I think that'll be best.
find some
So-
mysterious dead thing. I don't know.
Absolutely.
Can I move my moonbeam to where I first thought that I saw him standing, like at the back?
Absolutely. Yeah. Roll perception, everyone. Everyone who's actively looking, that is.
Oh, and also I'm going to cast Healing Word at 2nd level on who looks the worst.
Kitto, I think. Kitto, how do you look now?
He looks okay.
Okay. You look okay.
He's under half.
Okay, well you can have that then, and Nerin can have the extra.
I don't need anything. I literally don't.
Oh, it's happening anyway. Are you
Give
sure?
it to Hathor.
Okay, well Hathor can have an extra D8 then. There you go. It's only 5, but it's better than nothing. Sorry,
So it's the
perception.
4 for me.
The 7 was you, I think.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah, the 4 and the 7. It was a 2nd level cast.
thank you. He's feeling great again.
Spicy. We love to see it. He's feeling flirty and 30.
Yeah, he is. And now he's gonna go look around the room.
Yeah,
Can
I
I
got
roll
a 20 for
perception
perception.
Yep.
Related perception.
Anybody else related perception for me?
I did 19, if you saw.
Very good.
Fucking natural
I got
one.
an 8.
Oh no. Oh, as I'm moving the moonbeam, I'll say, oh, do be careful though, not to step in it, because I'm pretty sure it will just hurt everybody.
Good to know.
Can I skirt along the edges of the room to see if it looks like there's any other like offshoots or entrances into any other rooms?
Yeah. There aren't. I can give you that
Okay.
information. There just isn't.
That's fine.
Is there anywhere else we need to have a look into, Hathor?
Have we not
not
yet? No, not.
Around.
Haven't we all rolled perception and not
You
been
have
told by
all
the
rolled
DM what we
perception, but you
perceive?
haven't been told anything because you keep talking, so I haven't been able to give you any information.
I'm sorry. I'm
That's
sorry. Tell me the things.
Yeah. I need just 1 second. I need to message you something.
No problem. So we can just keep having that conversation then.
No, I need you to check your messages because
Oh,
this is the 4th time I attempted to make the whisper function work on Roll20 and it.
I'm sorry. Okay, I'm checking it.
I texted you instead. Okay. You take a glancing around and you moving the moonbeam kind of across the ceiling. You can see again massive amounts of, and now you're looking, you can see huge amounts of like scrolled ritual circles. There is one that does appear to be complete.
There's
It
a
isn't active in.
Okay.
Well, I guess you wouldn't be able to tell whether or not it's active. It's not glowing, but there is one complete ritual circle.
There's one here. It looks complete, but I can't tell if it's active. And the moonbeam won't damage it because it's not a creature.
Okay.
How can we destroy it?
I'm not sure. As I kind of turn around, I just like catch something out of the corner of my eye and just kind of look a little bit confusedly at Kitto and... You alright?
How about this? Takes out a crossbow and just tries to shoot the ritual.
You absolutely
I
fucking
was-
can. Yeah.
I was gonna have a look at that.
Nerin was going to do the same.
Okay.
It's happened now.
Do you want to have a
Okay.
look at? I mean, it's halfway up the wall, so you having a look at it isn't that simple, Hathor. You can
I
roll
was gonna just
investigation. Or
just
okay,
kind
roll,
of
roll Arcana.
crane my eyes. Yeah, I was gonna just crane my eyes and
Well, the
try and
moon-
see if I
the
know what it
moonbeam-
does.
The moonbeam is on it, so there is dim light there,
Yeah. Roll Arcana.
but it's still quite far away.
Nerin is getting out crossbow,
Okay,
prepared
that's
to
an
shoot.
8.
No idea what it does.
No idea.
Yeah, if you want to shoot it, both of you make attack rolls for me.
Or I can. Why don't I set it on fire? Maybe that'll help.
Can you set stone on fire?
I can firebolt it.
Okay, I
I
mean,
don't know
on
if that'll-
any of these things would possibly damage a ritual circle enough to break it. So
Let's all do it together.
you can all do it together.
Yeah.
All of you make attacks.
Teamwork.
not really sure if I have. I could. You go. I'll
You,
stay
you
here.
you can glow and look pretty.
Oh, all right. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, that hits.
18 to hit.
please.
Yeah, all of those hit, and you manage to destroy this ritual circle in various areas. The crossbow bolts kind of glance and hit the stonework and destroy parts of the chalk, and some of the chalk is burnt away by the firebolt, and so it's no longer complete. So whatever Abiel was attempting to do with it, it is no longer active, if it was active at the time, which you'd have had to have cast Detect Magic, should know. Okay.
Well, that's gone.
Are you investigating anything else in this room?
Kitto's gonna glance around the room. Like, is the blood here on the map also in the room?
Yes.
Gonna go look at that blood, like what's going on in the middle.
Roll investigation.
If that takes Kitto a bit away from the rest of the party as well, I will come with.
Okay.
And as he's kind of knelt down looking, I will kind of kneel down next to him and kind of quietly say, "Your hand was glowing. Is that something that's supposed to happen? Or should I get worried?"
When?
Earlier,
Glances down at them.
when I was looking for the rest of the ritual circles, I saw your hand glow. I didn't know if that was something, like Hathor's changeling thing that you didn't want people to know about. So I didn't say anything, but if it's something we need to be concerned about, then you don't have to tell me if it is. Just tell me it's not a zombie thing, and we can finish this conversation.
It's not a zombie thing.
Okay. I won't tell anyone.
Either or two of you have high enough passive perception to know this.
Nope.
This blood, so ominous, right?
Roll investigation on
Roll
the blood.
Can I help while I'm still there?
Yes. Hathor, Nerin, are you investigating anything else?
I wanted to
let me-
look at the ceiling where did we do that already? The ceiling where he was hanging and just see, like, is there because he was hanging upside down, so maybe there's like an exit on the ceiling or something. I don't know.
No, he just enjoyed spider climb, and it was
Okay.
creepy.
He's
as hell.
just a creepy boy.
It was just
And there's nothing else on the ceiling.
just chalked out ritual circles that aren't inactive.
Nice.
Hathor?
Yeah, I'm gonna search his body, and if
Roll
I don't find
investigation.
anything,
You'll
want
kill
books.
me. Yeah, okay.
I
Roll
want
investigation. Kitto, what did you roll?
10. Kitto can't investigate
Blood.
anything. I think this has been established now.
Even with advantage.
You
With
had advantage.
advantage.
Yeah,
Oh
okay.
no.
It's blood. It's probably humanoid. You don't really know. It's definitely blood. You're not quite sure how fresh it is either.
Can we investigate the
congealed.
bodies?
Yeah,
Of
roll
the
investigation.
skeletines.
What did you
Not
roll?
that I'm any good
Skeletines,
at
I like it.
investigation.
Hassel?
12.
That's fine. DC was 10. You pull off the body of Abiel. You pull his spell book, which contains the spells Ice Knife, Shield, Cause Fear, Witch Bolt, Feather Fall, Acid Arrow, Spider Climb, Drain Essence, Lightning Bolt, Black Veins, and Animate Dead.
Yay!
And I have them in a list. A
will-
picture or a thing.
I will put them in your handout. 1 second. I'll put them in the roll. Yeah,
Because
you'll have
that
to.
was too quick.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to put them in the Roll20 handouts for you. 1 second. Add handout name Abiel's spellbook in Hathor Ermik's journal. Save changes. There you go. It should just have a list now in your.
Dankeschön.
It should just say in your handouts, just Abiel's spellbook, and then there should just be a list of those
Yeah.
spells. Yep.
Nice.
Yep. Those are the spells. So if you want to copy them out, you can. They're in order of level, by the way.
Okay.
I will once again. I'll edit them so that you know which ones are which level. That's first. That's second, and those are third. Obviously, you can't cast thirds yet, but they are there.
Would you know?
There you go.
For when I can do thirds.
Obviously,
Nice.
some of them you have, like Shield and Featherfall. But the other
Don't
spell.
have Witch Bolt though. That's sexy.
It's a great spell, Switch Bolt. You also find on his body a pouch of gold, and there's an amulet hanging around his neck.
Do I recognise? I'm taking both.
Okay.
Do I recognise the amulet?
Roll Arcana.
24.
It's definitely magical, probably some form of protective element. It's also
Cool.
very rare.
I will pocket that and do some more specific stuff later.
And the gold is 150 gold pieces.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Nerin, what did you roll investigating the bodies?
I was rolling to investigate the other skeletons. I, seeing if there's anything we can tell about who they are, why they might be here.
Yep. What did you roll?
Pardon?
What did you roll?
I rolled
15.
15.
You worked out that they're like stripped skeletons. They're not like zombies.
Okay, cool.
They are 100. They are stripped skeletons. But also they're weirdly new. As in like they don't, like the bodies don't look to be that old. If you point it out to Hathor, Hathor could make an Arcana check to try and work out something else.
Hey, Hathor. These skeletons are weirdly new.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I'm assuming they're people I knew in real life, so...
If you roll Arcana?
Yeah, I'm gonna roll Arcana. 17.
There's a couple of spells that possibly could have done that to a person. Like, maybe if you used something like Drain Essence on them, or Black Veins, and then cast Animate Dead on the skeleton, you'd get a kind of a skeleton rather than a zombie. They have their benefits.
I think that it's some clever spell work, basically. I don't know if you want me to describe how you would remove the flesh off
No, I don't.
body.
I don't think I'd understand. I was just making sure it wasn't significant.
No.
Not my field.
I mean, good to check. Definitely good to check.
But they aren't wearing clothes or anything, right, DM? There's nothing
they're
like
not wearing,
personal...
Yeah, they're wearing like scrapped armor. They're not wearing anything
Cool.
that would personally dictate who they were.
And there's no like coherence between the armor. It's just random armor.
Yeah.
Cool.
I know that he said that they all volunteered for this, but I just can't help but thinking this is 6 people that he killed. 6 dead. No matter all of the people who died because of the plague he released into the water.
Yeah, well, he's gone now.
Well, I mean, I think from our conversation, we learned about Abby that he was very mad and not very good.
Yes, I think that's pretty accurate.
I mean, he is also dead. Like,
Yes.
was undead. Like, he is skeletal. He is not, he's undead.
Okay.
Yeah, he wasn't ever alive. And you can tell that by looking at his body. He is skeletal.
So that means someone else might have been, like, he must have been raised by someone else? Do we know that? Or is that knowledge that Nerin wouldn't have?
You don't know that, and it's possible with the kind of necromancy he was casting that if he was connecting something to an archfey of the undead, as he said, he may have killed himself and gotten one of his cultists to raise him, or he may have just gone so far down that line that he became undead.
Okay. Cool.
Roll history or arcana.
Okay.
Out of character, Astrid is thinking that some kind of, like, warlock pacts do that to you.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
some kind of warlock pacts can do that to you. Yeah. There's connections you can make with beings that will literally make you undead. It's very cool. So yeah, there are connections you can make with beings that can become permanent, that can make you undead. And if he did manage to connect himself to this archfey of undeath that he was babbling on about, it's very possible that that also made him undead. Or it's possible that he asked and then was raised. He couldn't raise himself, obviously, but he could have asked somebody else to raise him very simply. Obviously, the other two cultists you spoke to also identified themselves as necromancers with the ability to raise people. So he could have done that too. You're not quite sure.
Are there any other books around? No.
Whatever he was doing, he was either doing it from memory and these dreams that he kept babbling on about, or he destroyed
Didn't he say he didn't sleep?
Yes. The
But he
dreams
had
were
dreams.
prior to him
Okay.
becoming undead.
Oh, okay.
Can we? I think we've gotten everything we need to from here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Shall we
Can we go?
get out?
Yeah,
I don't like the lack of natural light. I don't think it's good.
No,
Me neither.
me neither.
Okay. So you guys turn and head out, leaving the bodies of skeletons, the cultists, and
Oh
Abiel.
wait, as we leave, I will say, are we meant to, burn bodies or something, so that they can't be raised again?
Not in an enclosed sewer.
I mean, usually I would want to give them some kind of right, but I don't know if it's a good idea this far down underground. There's no
yeah.
ventilation,
That makes
and
sense.
the entire city kind of relies on these pipes.
Yes, I don't imagine burning bodies would be good for the water supply either.
No.
You do know that the sewer rats will probably come and clean up.
Oh, good. Marvellous.
Lovely.
They're there. That's what
I
they're
was
there
gonna
for.
say, do we want to move them somewhere that is potentially not going to be reconnected back to the water flow?
I mean, this area that you're in currently looks like it's been removed from the water flow. So if you want to drag the bodies into this kind of large cistern, they won't be near the water flow.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you
Yeah.
drag the other two cultists in to this area, and yeah, prop the doors open and all of that kind of stuff, and leave it. And you leave the weird underground lair of Abiel's and his weird culty followers.
Very, very good, spicy boss.
Thank you.
Also, past me was an idiot and didn't actually write down the name of the guy who asked us to do this. I wrote down his daughter's name, but not his name. Morkan, that's it.
Into the chat if you want 1 second.
Pretty sure I did, yeah.
Can
Just put my pen in my hair. 1 sec.
I can read my own handwriting.
Lygon. Yeah, his daughter's name was Seely. His
Yeah,
name was...
I've got that down. We don't need to tell Mr. Lygon about this, do we? I mean, not the nitty-gritty details of it.
We can tell him we found people
Yes,
doing
I think
necromancy and
Exactly.
that they're now gone.
but he doesn't need
A
to know
mad-
about the
A
sacrifice.
mad necromancer in the sewer,
Yes.
affecting the water supply.
Yeah.
Probably enough.
Yep.
It's going to take you a little while to walk out, so if you do
Yeah.
want to talk, do it, because it's going to take you like maybe an hour, 2 hours. Even walking just straight back, it's going to take a little while.
And do you think, how quickly do you think this will stop affecting the water supply?
I don't know. We could go and talk to Meryl. I think that might be a shout.
That's a good idea. I mean, you could go and do that, and tomorrow I can prepare purified food and water and things like that and go around and just
Yeah.
purify the wells.
I was going to say, if we purify now, at least we know that they won't, become infected again. So
Yes, well, not outside of the usual, anyway.
yes.
That's definitely, we could do that on the way there.
And of course we need to go and tell the temples that everything should be all right now.
Yeah. was Nerin last doing when I left him?
He was attempting to create a cure or a antidote for the poison.
Yeah, when I last spoke to him, he was attempting to make a cure or some kind of antidote.
That's
I think if we call by the wells, then him, then the temples and everybody else, we might have something to give them, maybe?
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you cast Identify on that amulet, Hathor, or are you going to take time to do that? Because if I'm going to be nice and say you can do it whilst walking if you like.
Okay, yeah, if I can do it whilst walking, that'd be fantastic.
Okay, I'm feeling.
I just was sort of waiting for a moment where we sat down, kind of thing.
If you're fiddling with it, Cacula will be like, if you want to, you could identify that. I'll kind of steer you in the right direction.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you take a moment and you identify it. This is an amulet of health. It mechanically will increase somebody's constitution to 19.
Nice.
Shit.
Yep.
Nice.
It just maxes your con at 19. I believe it is. I think it is attunement. Let me double check.
I mean,
none of you have any attunement items yet, so it doesn't really matter. But I do think it is.
I was going to say if it isn't, that's kind of OP.
Let me double check in D&D Beyond. D&D Beyond.
Why didn't Abby have like 5 of
It is
them?
attunement.
Is the main
Just
question.
walking along, and Hathor turns around and goes, "Fuck!"
What?
You all right?
No, this is great.
Oh.
This is the best thing ever.
Good.
This makes you so chunky.
Right.
Amazing.
Sure you're okay.
You're so chunky with this.
Rename Con
Chunky.
Chunky.
That is a fantastic word.
Yeah, so it will mechanically.
Kids say it. I've started picking it up.
No.
You know, how the youth be.
You are 20.
No, not at all. But I'm happy that that's how they be, if that is how they are. Although I have to say, knowing that, I'm a little bit miffed that you discouraged my use of crying over dead zombies, because I still think that was quite good.
Yes, so one of you can take that amulet. It is attunement, so you'll have to take a short rest to attune to it. But yeah, it will max your con at 19. So guess what? You'll suddenly actually have hit points.
Nice.
I don't think I'm going to need it.
Me neither. I'm not awful on that front, and I tend to stay quite far away from battle anyway. I think one of you two should take it.
DM looks pointedly at the monk with the very low constitution.
Yes, please.
What is your con, Nerin?
+1?
+1.
Yeah.
Dear.
Ideal.
Not for a monk.
But I rolled really average stats.
You rolled
Yeah.
super average on your stats, yeah.
So I'm not very good at anything. I'm not really bad at anything either. So
Okay. Yeah, you can take a short rest to attune to it. Which, you know what, I'll say that this counts as a short rest if you're not doing it at a quick march. If you're not violently doing this at a quick march, I'll say it counts as a short rest, so reset anything you'd like on short rest.
Oh, yay. Do my wild shapes reset? They do.
Your wild shapes do reset.
I get back that max hit point.
You
Yes.
do? No, you don't. You don't get that back till long rest.
Oh.
Is it long rest?
Long rest for that, I'm afraid.
Sorry, I thought I read it. I'm just an idiot.
It's long rest on that one. 1 second, Nerin. Because I think this will give you +6 to your hit points. Because con bounces.
Yeah.
And it increases your constitution by 3.
Yeah.
And you're up 3 levels. So it'll give you +9. So your max and your current hit points go up by 9.
that is so much better.
Yeah, it is.
Honestly.
Yeah, what spell are you getting back?
How much? I can get one,
You
can't
just
I?
get a first level, don't you?
Yeah, I get one
fine.
first level.
That's cool.
That's good because I don't have any.
Okay, so you got a first level back. You can spend hit dice if anybody actually wants to spend hit dice, or the hit
I've
dice
spent
that you
one.
currently have. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. Now Nerin has 27 hit points, which is a much more acceptable number for a monk.
That's the number
Sorry,
of
I
hit
kept
points
dying, guys.
I have. That's
I'm
the number of hit points
happier.
I have.
Yeah, that's why we kept just like punch. Oh no, I'm dead.
I mean, admittedly, monks have D8 as well. Like monks don't get a higher hit dice. Just
They
Nerin
really
rolls
should.
quite poorly. Yeah, they
Yeah.
should. I had a conversation with Mooney about this because he played a monk in the Bloodborne game, and Sigmoth just went down all the fucking time. It was just, and he had the tough feat as well, and he just went down all the time. So yes, whilst you are wearing this, your current constitution is now 19. Which is very
Cool.
nice. So
Honestly, the best.
yeah,
I love
you
you,
take.
DM.
I know you take a couple of hours to walk out. Also, if you want to split the 150 gold, you have that.
We will do that. What's 150 divided by 4?
I don't know. Put it into a calculator.
I'm doing it right now.
7.5?
Shut up, mathematician.
Oh boy!
37.5.
Amazing. Okay.
So 37 gold and 5 silver?
Yeah,
Each?
37. Well, no, because it's in gold pieces. So you can't split it into silver pieces unless you can exchange that personally.
Okay.
So we each all take 37, and then there's 2
somebody
gold
else-
pieces left.
Maybe we should.
If
I
anybody
don't
has
know.
any silver pieces, you can change them. It's
I don't
10
know if I
silver
have any
pieces to a gold.
silver.
I have some silver, or we could just get, I don't know, something.
Buy a drink with it. Yeah, buy a
yeah.
couple rounds with it, kind of saying, yeah, you could
He
do
was
that as
gonna
well.
say a drink, but then he was like, "That's a big fucking drink."
It's a lot of drinks, but you could. I mean, you could effectively do that.
Don't we use it to start a group fund?
That's
do that.
what
not a
now?
bad idea. If you.
And then whenever we want to buy a drink, that's just collectively our money.
Right. Well, I mean, I was going to talk to you all about this later, but I guess we're going to be walking through this sewer at an undisclosed time of day for potentially forever, it feels like, so it may as well be now. I quite like you all, quite a bit, and I know that, you know, we're only really together for this job right now, but if you'd be interested in looking for anything else to do together, I would like that very much. And I know I'm not very good at talking to people, and I trip over my words, and that means that people don't like me sometimes, and I'm quite fancy sometimes, but I don't know. I'd like to be your friend.
Are we not already friends?
I'd like to think so, but I just thought I'd better check with you all, you know, kind of formally first.
Okay,
We're friends.
you don't always need to check formally.
Okay, I've never really done this before, so
But Nerin holds out their hand to shake Cacula's hand.
right, yes, okay.
Formally, we are
Cacula
friends.
will like put both hands around it, very earnestly shaking.
I love this party so much.
Like a job interview.
You've got it. You've got the job.
You are friends now.
Sorry, this kind of feels like a university interview. I
Yeah.
didn't mean for it to be like that. I'm just gonna be quiet now.
No.
Please don't.
Don't.
It'll be very boring walk if no one says anything.
That's true. I don't know though. Maybe I should let you, one of you three, even have a go at speaking first. Next time, I think maybe the next time we're trying to talk an evil genius necromancer down from their deadly ritual, maybe you should do it
I
instead
don't
of
know
me.
what you're talking about. That was
I
fantastic.
disagree. I think you should tell people you want to come off the mortal coil more often.
I was like, this is amazing. Oh man, you have to make your own deception for that. That's great.
Well, I stand by my decision from now on in high pressure. I'm just not good with high pressure situations, honestly. I just default to making jokes, most of which are not very funny, and especially not very funny or effective when you're trying to use them to fool a crazy genius necromancer trying to destroy the world.
Very, very slowly and trying to put on a face which is clearly joking as much as possible. Like, Kitto just picks up his crossbow and puts it against your head, and he was like, do you still want to go off the mortal plane?
I have to say, I'm less keen on the idea, having reviewed all the facts.
All right.
Amazing. Okay.
Suit yourself.
Honestly, it's rather comforting.
Well,
Especially if we're going to be working together on jobs. I think it's much more convenient if you're on the mortal coil.
yes, I'd have to agree there.
Okay.
Bad jokes take the edge off being murdered by a half already dead
Right.
necromancer.
That's what I think. But I think that in hindsight, maybe if the bad jokes are encouraging the undead necromancer to murder you, perhaps they should wait until after. They might not do that.
That's perhaps true, but on the other hand, that particular undead necromancer, I don't think anything we've said would have really persuaded him to do anything one way or the other. He seems just to be saying a lot of words, and I don't think even he knew really what he was talking about, other than some dreams.
Out of interest, did anyone actually write down what he was jabbering on about?
Nope.
No, but I have definitely made a note to go back and listen to it, because I got a bit in and then was like, I can't write all of this.
I will actually just send it if you want.
Yeah. I
There's a lot
too
of
did my
being
best,
here
but
and not being here, and we are one, and also we're not one.
He was
Lots of
supposed
yeses
to
and nos.
dreams and being so close, and
invoking the Fae
Yes,
god
and
of all who had died.
that's it. And there's
And
something
all
about
who
like
were underneath.
us. I don't know. Having history and no history, but being in some kind of
I feel
book.
like it was just a lot of pairs of yes and no.
Exactly.
Lots and none. Hot and cold.
I don't know.
I
We
just
should
think
probably
everything.
we should probably have a bit of a look into that,
Yes.
but maybe not
Look up.
today. I think
Yes.
today we should just go and tell Morecambe that we've finished the job, that
Well,
everything's
we
all
don't
right,
even
and
know
no
if it's
one else
today.
would be getting sick.
It might be the night for all we know.
That's a very good point.
The tavern will be open either way.
You're very
That's
right.
very true. That's very true.
So,
I have to. That's one thing I'm quite fond about living here. It's pretty reliable.
it is. So it takes you a few hours, but you do manage to climb back out of the sewers, following your route back. You have to swim through the bit that where the zombie corpses attacked you, which is mildly annoying. It takes a little bit longer. You get wet again, and it's really uncomfortable, but it's fine.
I'll use produce flame to try and dry us off a little bit.
Okay, it works a little bit. Your clothes are still wet, but you feel a little bit dry.
I accidentally set myself on fire and go, oh dear.
It's adorable. You do manage to climb your way back out, and you come out, and it's like 10 a.m. You reckon? It's quite warm. It's quite muggy today. When I say quite warm for Utopia is like, well, it's spring, so quite warm for Utopia is like maybe 13 degrees. It's not bad. It's real cold here. It's far north. You come out, and the steps are still there, and you reckon that you're gonna have to I don't know, get somebody to brick them up, because it does very much look like they aren't going away anytime soon.
Should we maybe use one of your signs again?
Admittedly, the whole area is currently cordoned off as well, because it was when you guys got here, because the well was cordoned off from people using the water.
I at least think that we should leave it all up for now. When we talk to the, I mean, it looks pretty early, to be honest. We might be able to do some of the things we wanted to do today. Not a lot, because obviously we're all quite tired, but at least maybe going and talking to the people in the temple. They're quite nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would know the Temple of Changebringer probably won't be open until like 1 p.m. because you know that in the mornings they do their private services and in the afternoons they're open. So you know that you won't be able to get in to see them yet, but you can go in a bit. But you do know that you can probably get round to the go to the schools and speak over there pretty easily.
Okay. Right. Well, having just established that I don't quite wish to shuffle off this mortal coil right yet, I shall leave you now to go and check in with the schools if you like. I can go and talk to the temples in the meantime. Yeah. I don't know if they'd be open yet. I could just go and buy us some food.
That would be nice as well. I was just thinking, do we have our uniforms with us?
No. Did you want to take them with
Probably
you?
not into the sewer.
Yeah.
No.
If not, you can go back to Rosanna's first, if you'd like.
Perhaps we should, in any case, go and check in with Rosanna.
I think that would be a good idea.
She might be worried about you anyway.
I think she was expecting us to maybe need to stay the night. So I don't think she'll be that worried, but also it would probably be better.
Yeah. Okay, so you head back to Rosanna's. It takes 30-40 minutes to get back to Rosanna's, and I will stop playing the sewer soundtrack, and we'll start playing something else. There we go. That on. So you head back through Utopia. It's bustling as usual. Back to Rosanna's house, and she's up and outside and appears to be doing the washing. Thoroughly exciting. Kind of looks up and sees you all. Good. You all right?
Just about.
Yeah. Good. I presume success?
Yeah, kind of.
I think so.
Success as success can be.
Good. I presume you probably have people to talk to and other such things for today. Okay, no worries, bud. Do you want to, do you need me to do anything?
Just...
Yeah.
I'm terribly sorry to bother you, but I've actually run out of spells and I'm not doing my best.
That I can do.
I have a little sprain. Thank you.
She'll cast Cure Wounds on you. Anybody else want it? No, everybody else is fine.
Nerin is feeling so strong.
Okay.
Oh, well, that's really sad.
Like I said, it's 2nd level. There we go.
Nice.
7. Her mod was +4, right? So, so 11.
Cool. Okay, I'm good now. I'm still a little bit scraped up, but I'm basically fine.
Okay. Yeah. So she just lays her hand on your cheek and casts Cure Wounds.
Oh, thank you.
Always welcome.
I think they're heading to the schools and I can't go there, so if you need any help with the laundry, I'm happy to do that.
Yes.
I was going to offer the same, but we have been in the sewers, so...
How about those of you who are not heading to the schools come and get a bath? I've got an old tub around the back and a little bit of produce flame underneath it. Should keep it nice and warm.
Thank you.
Well, Kitto, I can go to the schools But you could either. I don't mind. I can go easily. I don't need a disguise.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy to stay here and help out if you do want to go.
I'll go with Hathor. Just,
Okay.
save the hassle of disguise.
Yep. Hathor and Nerin will go to the schools, and Kitto and Cacula will stay here and help make lunch and stuff. And I presume you guys will meet up at like 1 to go and deal with the rest of like speaking to Orcan and going back to deal to the Temple of the Changebringer and all of that kind of stuff. That's so. Before we switch over to let Astrid some time to get downstairs, before we switch back to you two, Kitto and Cacula, anything you guys wish to discuss or?
Well, when we're doing the laundry, I assume we're in the garden.
Yeah.
Rosanna goes to do something else.
Yep.
Since we're doing this now, I'll just kind of say, I'll drop it if you don't want to talk about it. But if you do want to talk about whatever the glowing hand thing was, I'm here, and I won't tell anyone, I promise. And I'm very used to glowing, so... But again, no pressure at all.
No, I think I trust you.
Well, that's good. Thank you.
I don't know. I don't know about good. Look, we should keep trying to, and he just kind of goes back to scrubbing things. And
okay.
Thank you.
Of course. And it's a standing offer.
Noted.
But one that I will never,
I got you.
Thank you. Okay, good.
Good.
I really mean it when I say I'm not good at talking to people.
It's all right.
I feel like you can know that by spending any amount of time with me. But I for some reason feel the need to reiterate it.
Well, you could just make a little like leaflet or business card and hand it out to people.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Cacula Scops, awful at talking to you. Sorry.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think that would be quite a good approach, actually.
Yeah, I'm sure we can get one of the kids to make them up for you.
Just lower their expectations straight away, and then there's no further down I can go.
You're too hard on yourself.
That's very kind of you.
Kitto's getting back to doing the laundry.
You are doing the laundry.
Yeah, and if that doesn't take all of our time,
I can speak.
Okay. Yes, we'll come back to you in a second. Although I think we may have lost Niimi momentarily.
Yeah.
She was coming up with something.
Yeah, she was. Oh, you've gone to the garage.
Yes.
Okay.
So I can say words out loud.
That's fair. Yeah, I don't know how long we'll run. We definitely won't run later than midnight, but I do want us to finish this arc.
That's fun.
Oh, Niimi, you're back. Nope.
Sort of.
Oh.
Rick.
Oh.
Yay!
You're back! Yay!
Sorry, I was just saying, if there's enough time, like if we finish laundry with enough time, I'm going to wild shape into a cat.
Yep.
And go and see if I can find Hathor's sister. It lasts for an hour.
You definitely can.
I did promise her.
Yeah, she is in her room, and as you enter as a cat, she kind of perks up, frowns, and goes, Cacula, right?
I'll kind of like nod my head in like a little cat bow.
You promised, and I am very happy. She sat cross legs on her bed, and she kind of pats her legs and invites you to come up.
I'll like go up and like give a little nuzzle as like a hello, and then I'll go sit.
She'll just quietly sit and stroke you. for a few minutes.
That's not what purr sounds like.
Yeah.
The catch to wild shape is that you always retain human vocal cords.
It is not like you can't speak in wild shape. So yeah, and you sit.
Yeah, but obviously I know when it's going to end, so I'm not just going to turn into like a fully grown man.
Yeah. You, and then when you know it's an hour, you
So I'll go and stand in the doorway,
and then become you again.
Yeah.
She kind of laughs. Fun trick though.
It is rather good, I have to say. You know, when I get lonely, it's nice to go and have a wander around. People like cats more than they like people.
Stand back.
I think I've been lost.
Nothing important. Yeah, she'd like that. I like you.
I'm very, very glad.
Yo, Ruth's
Hey,
Hey!
back on the
Hilarious.
recording. It's
Like-
back. It was
Edgeroom
just-
had a hot moment.
We do love to see it, Edgerome. What a bitch.
Sorry.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, it's Edgerome. Okay, so we will now hop back to we'll switch those sounds and we will go to those sounds. Here we go. And we will hop to Hathor and Nerin in the schools. Okay, so you guys head up to the schools. Are you heading straight for the schools of materials?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
I
So you head-
think.
yeah, you head straight through, again, with you in your robes. Nobody pays any attention to you being there, really, at all. And Longthorn is stood at the door. Oh,
Hi.
hi. I mean, go in.
Mhm.
You are led inside. VL the Drow is sat at his post, kind of half asleep, cup of coffee on the desk, kind of twiddling a quill in one hand and just kind of like, oh, hey, you were here to see Meryl, right?
Mm,
I
are
think
we
he's-
early?
Well, I don't know. I don't
Okay,
think
never
so.
mind.
Yeah, he's in.
He doesn't know how time works anymore.
And he kind of waves you towards the door, and you head up towards the door.
Mhm.
Do you knock? Do you open the door?
Knock.
You knock. You can actually hear voices from inside. And Meryl goes, "Oh,
Oh, wait. If I can hear voices, I'll wait and listen
okay, yeah." You
before
can
I
hear,
knock.
you can hear Meryl, and you can hear another voice that's quite low and rumbling. But you can't quite work out what they're saying.
Do I recognize it?
No, it's not.
Okay.
It's not. They can try.
Yeah, I'm gonna knock then.
Oh, yeah. And the door swings inward, and you head inside, and you see Meryl, and he stood with another Warforged. This is a taller Warforged, who is wearing long artificing robes, and is carrying, and has one hand that doesn't end in a hand, it ends literally in a blade. And he kind of, didn't know you had students, Meryl. Meryl's like, oh, helping them with something. Turing, you can. We'll finish this conversation. The Warforged Turing nods, kind of gestures a little bit with the arm blade, and then realizes he's gesturing with the arm blade, puts it back underneath his
I
robes
shoot him a grin.
awkwardly, and is like, sorry, And then he kind of bows a little and says, my name is Turing. I'm a professor here if you need any assistance with weaponry.
I don't think I will, but thank you very much. Hathor Ermik.
It's lovely to meet you, Hathor, and your friend.
Nerin, thank you.
Yes. Meryl kind of grins and says, he's a good friend of mine. But I didn't realize you were coming back today. but it's nothing important. You know, it's just as catching up on the old
Help.
music. Yeah. Turing kind of nods a little, heads out. Kind of a little bit clunky. Interestingly enough, Longthorn and Turing are the only Warforged you have ever seen. Ever. They are not at all common. You have never seen any others.
Nice.
So you've only ever seen 2, and there they are.
They're buddies.
They are, they are friends. But yeah, Longthorn and Turing are the only 2 you've ever seen. And they look very similar in the way Warforged do. Mechanically, they look like basically the same. I probably made in the same batch. However, of course, as I say, Turing has this weird arm blade thing. And Meryl kind of, so, you're back already. How long has it been? Day and a half? Something like that?
We're not sure.
We just sort of kept going.
Yes. And then when we were tired, we slept, and then we just kept going some more. And then we came back.
That's very fair. Well, I've managed to concoct something that I think will... It won't cure the disease, but it will stop the infection in the water. A vaccine, I guess.
That's good. It's much better than what we had.
Yeah. And if you've stopped the thing that's causing it, this should kind of purify it permanently. Of that, at least. It won't cure the diseases. There's nothing powerful enough to kind of massively cure those diseases, but it'll work. It'll work.
Thank you.
Thank you. We worked out what it was. Does the name, let me find out, double check. Abiel? We got his second name, didn't we?
Soran with a C.
Soran.
Yeah.
Ring any bells to you?
I'm gonna roll.
Wizard.
No.
Necromancy, probably.
I mean, necromancy, you could talk to the necromancers, but it's not... I feel like if it was a known name, I would have had it some inkling at least. It doesn't sound known, I'm afraid.
Mm-hmm.
What was he trying to do? It's a lot of power.
He was off his rocker completely.
That's fair.
Completely balmy. Lots of things about dreams.
Something about a underking, a fey underking. Lots of talking about mankind.
Lots and
Place
many
within
and
the
fews
universe.
and
Sounds fairly mad,
we are
I'm
all
afraid.
one. Yes.
Yeah, no, that just sounds like the ramblings of a madman.
Madman who's very good at some pretty specific necromancy, but there we are.
Well, there are some madmen who are very good at lots of things. You know, you meet enough of them here.
But we hopefully have stopped it anyway. So with your
Good.
medicine.
Yes,
then.
yes. He gets up and hurries over and produces a rather large bottle. It's like this big, which of course he is a gnome, so it's massive in his hand. And hurries up and kind of hands it to you. Oh, is he a halfling? He is small.
Nerin will take
right.
it. Nerin will take it, and it will be
It's
massive.
also
for Nerin
massive
too.
for Nerin too. Yes, it's great. He says, so pour that into the well itself. As long as it gets into the water system, it should be fine.
Just into one well, or
Just into the well that you found that was the necromantic stuff.
okay.
Oh, okay.
It won't affect the other diseases, I'm afraid. It's specifically to do with undoing the necromantic magic. I wish I could do more. I know purifying water is very difficult and very hard.
No, you've done plenty.
I wish I could do more for the city.
Yes, we all do.
Turing and I keep working on it. We'll get there someday. A little group of us in the schools. We'll make it someday.
Narrows eyes slightly and then gives a big grin.
You can roll insight if you'd like.
I mean, do I need to? I think I know what he's doing.
Roll insight. Okay.
You definitely don't know what he's doing.
No, you don't. You don't.
Hathor doesn't.
I mean, you can make the assumptions you continue to make. Like, it won't make any difference.
Okay.
Yes. So if you do need my help, please do come back. Longsong will let you in.
He's very nice.
He's a good lad. Yeah. The highest. Honestly, I really don't know many Warforged, and those I do are excellent individuals.
Only that was my second.
There
Back
aren't
out the
any.
door.
12, if my memory serves.
12?
Yes, in the city.
I don't think any of them are monks.
No, I don't think there are any monks. There's a few in the, there's a couple who are sky pirates, and there's a couple in the tradesmen's pillars, and there's a couple in the schools. But yes, if my memory serves, 12. It's only about 8 years ago, so yeah.
Oh,
That they
12
came here.
is, I was going to say 12 is a specific number.
That's not my story to tell. I don't know the specifics of it,
Understood.
I'm afraid. Turing and I have been friends for 5 years since he got in at the schools. And he said that the Warforged came here 8 years ago, and there's only 12 of them. But I don't know why, and I don't know where they came from. And Turing is very, very seems fairly protected as a secret between them.
Understood.
Well,
Oh, I won't go
not mine
ask.
to ask about culture.
I don't want to pry either.
Yes, no, it's not something that they want to talk about. So, not my place.
No. Thank you. You've been more than help.
You know where to find me, and if you do need anything else, I am always happy to help. Any way possible.
Thank you.
Go on, I'm sure you have other things to do today rather than sit around here. Yes.
We do.
I
Right.
have,
Lots of people to talk to and lots of...
I have essays on early form of alchemy to mark, so I will... Oh, it's thoroughly
Enjoy.
exciting. Yes. Goodbye, my friends. And he heads back around the desk and starts pulling out paperwork. You guys head back out?
Yeah. When we get out the door, I'm gonna look at Longthorn and just go, don't mind me, and then change my face.
Okay, Longthorn raises... well, Longthorn doesn't have eyebrows. Longthorn tilts his head.
Raises some bits of metal.
They have flat faceplates. He tilts his head in a confused manner.
Yeah.
Quill, they're early form Warforged. They're not like Temple and his extremely convoluted ability to move facial expressions. I know you hate it. They are very early form Warforged, i.e. their jaws move, but they don't have eyelids and they don't have face plates, and they're very early form. And kind of just tilts his head to the side.
Changeling.
Ah, that makes sense. Ah, yes. Now you were. Although, if it is you and you are taking a different face, your name is Hathor Ermik, right?
That would be me.
Okay. Don't want to let anybody else in that is you or pretending to be you, or you in a different form, of course.
Just people I don't want to interact with today.
I'm not one to judge. Off you go.
Yeah, cool.
Okay.
Look at Hathor. Look at his development. He remembered he was a changeling. I'm so proud of him.
His own race.
He needs reminding quite frequently.
Yep. Okay, so do you guys head back out of the...
Yeah. I'm now just imagining that like wholesome party sleepover is disturbed by Cacula shaking Hathor awake. Hathor! Hathor!
You're a
Hathor, you are changeling, Hathor!
You got a little bit of the Warforged lore.
Yeah. There's 12 of them. I'm gonna get it.
Well,
I'm gonna get all of it.
Maybe in a bit.
This is your side quest.
Side quest.
As a
Get the
changeling,
Warforged
can you
lore.
turn into a Warforged?
No.
This is a me
You
question,
You
Robin.
could look like a Warforged, but because Warforged are mechanically metal, as soon as somebody touched you, it'd be super obvious you weren't a Warforged because you're warm and Warforged are cold. It'd be the same thing if you changed
Could
into
you make your skin look like metal?
Yeah. You could appear as a Warforged, but as soon as anyone got close enough, it would be obvious that it is skin and not metal, especially with the fact that Warforged have very specific face plates, which you can't mimic perfectly. You could mimic in the way you were mimicking...
They have to connect.
Yeah, you could mimic it in the way that I could mimic a robot through face paint, but... And you could do it really well, but you couldn't do it perfectly. It would
basically, to everyone who isn't a Warforged, it would look convincing until they got really close and touched
until they got close
to an actual Warforged, it would not be convincing.
It would be the same if you decided to take something like a fire genasi and you took the form of a fire genasi with flaming hair, and then anyone who actually got close to you would know that your hair isn't actually on fire.
That's so gross. Imagine having flesh that looked like flames, and then when you got close, you were like, "Oh no, it's
no,
just fleshy."
It would be hair. It doesn't. No.
Leo, why did you put that image in my head?
See, that's what I was thinking. Because you could be a Warforged, but you wouldn't be able to make the metal, so it would just be grey skin.
You would just be grey skin, yeah.
I'm upset now.
That shined.
Can we finish the session now, please?
Okay. We can from
fleshy flames.
Bad. As a person who plays both a Warforged and a fire genasi, I hate both.
The session name
played a Warforged past tense.
Played a Warforged for Quill, who is now dead. Absolutely very sad. We did enjoy getting Rogue Wand. So you head back and have lunch with Rosanna and the kids. It's nice and excitable and enjoyable, and you meet back up again. Who else are you going to see?
No, not the temple. We're not going to the temple. We're going to the
Are we not
man.
going to the temple?
We're going to the man first.
Oh.
Morkan told you that he would either be in his home or he would be in the Ogre's Tusk. Which would you prefer?
Probably his
Whichever
house.
might also be at his shop, which you also know where it is.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the middle of the day,
I mean,
right?
it's
Probably shop.
Probably shop.
I'd say.
Probably shop.
Okay. Also, his shop's like next to Nate, so if you also wanted to check in with Nate, 2 birds, 1 stone.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Cthulhu will say that.
You head. I'm just gonna. Okay.
Except instead of 2 birds, 1 stone, he'll say 2
zombies, 1 punch.
Yeah, that is exactly what he's going to say.
Amazing.
I'm just
2 zombies.
I'm just trying out different zombie-related phrases. I feel like there's one that's going to work really well.
Yeah, I think you'll find one.
1.
2 zombies,
that
1
one was
moonbeam.
particularly. That is also good. I have to admit, I'm not particularly convinced by this one though.
I think the saying in itself has to relate back to zombies again, or it needs to be something that's common to zombies. Otherwise, it just doesn't. It just is
true.
another saying with zombies added in.
That's very true. That's a good point. That's a very good point. Should we?
No one likes added zombies.
No.
No one
That's a
likes
good one.
added zombies. Quote of the session. I've had some good ones, but no one likes added zombies is pretty good. Yeah. Okay. So you guys head up to Nate Askew and Sons, and we should change the ambient sound back from the schools to the correct ambient sound. That's not right. Let's have the correct ambient sound. There we go.
We're probably going to head to Morkan first.
I mean, they're next door to each other, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you head up to the little road that has on it Askew and Sons Magic Shop and Lygan's Map Makers.
Yeah.
The Lygan's Map Makers is open, surprisingly, as is Askew and Sons. So, who would you like to go to first?
Morton first.
Yeah, I think so.
Makes sense.
Head inside, and there's a little bell on the door that rings, and as a second, and then Morkan Lygon, the human man with his sandy blonde hair, pops his head up from behind the counter where he sat, clearly working on a map. And he goes, "Oh, hi, been a while. Hello. Sorry." He gets up and puts his quill down. And what can I do for you?
Well, we have news.
I presume so.
Yeah. We've put an end to it.
Good. Good. Okay.
Would you like to know?
Will it help me to know?
I don't know.
Your friend doesn't seem to think so.
I wouldn't imagine it would, but I wouldn't imagine it would particularly have any effect.
We found a cure. Nobody else is going to be affected by it.
Yeah.
And I don't need to know.
Okay.
Thank you. Here. And he kind of turns back around and fiddles with something and pulls out a small pouch of gold and places it on the desk. Thank you again.
You sure?
Look at everybody else. Kind of try and push it back in his direction, making eye contact with everybody else to check that that's an okay thing to do.
Yeah.
Nerin is nodding.
Mm-hmm.
Sighs, takes it, puts it back under the table.
We found some in the course of our investigation. We really don't need it.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. If you ever need a map, I've been a few places, out to the whole city and some of the external areas as well.
I'm sure we will eventually.
Wink.
I thank you from the bottom of my heart. There isn't anything I can say that will make you understand how much gratitude I feel for solving this. For Celie and Selenia and Dorcas' husband and everyone else.
If it's all right with you, we're going to go next door now, but I don't know if we'll be able to see everyone who was affected. So if you see them, would you mind letting them know that it's not a problem anymore?
Of course, yes.
Thank you.
Nate is in next door, so yes. But I don't believe Dorca is at the bazaar today. So I will tell her when I see her.
Thank you.
Thank you again for everything.
Anything to help?
You're good people.
As are you.
Thank you. He goes back to his work.
Look after yourself. Keep talking to people. I will get Nate to check up on you.
He already does. Don't worry. It's weird to think about it, but he's like a father. I have to remember Nate's like maybe 80-odd-ish.
Yeah, I thought that was a flirty comment, and then no.
No, Nate's like 80-odd because
That would
he's
be
half
such a
elven.
weird vibe.
Yeah.
It's like, thank you for investigating the death of my daughter.
No.
You know who's next door?
The boy next door.
My daddy.
My dad. No. Yeah, no, Nate's like 80.
I hate it.
80-odd because his mother was full elven, so he has a pretty long lifespan. Okay, so you head next door. Nate is there. Sat behind, sunshine yellow tiefling, sat behind his desk. He appears to be fiddling with a small item. And oh, hi.
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 Can I help you? You need some more scrolls?
Actually, we've come to give you news.
Oh, okay.
we found it, found out what it was, and through some help from some people in the library quarter, we've managed to find something to purify the water, to remove the disease from the water permanently. Necromancy. It was magic.
A cult.
Somebody within the sewers was doing a lot of large necromancy spells. The offshoot was running into the water supply.
We took care of it. It shouldn't happen again. Or if it does, that would be an awful, terrible coincidence.
Thank you. I'm glad. Just glad to know it's over with. And everything is sorted. And of course, as I say, you've always got a discount here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for letting me know.
Of course.
I appreciate it. Necromancy. A little bit of a suspicious school of magic.
Yeah. Dude was bonkers.
Truly.
Well, being in the sewers would do that to you.
Yeah.
And it was only one room as well. I don't know how long he must have been in there.
Well,
that's what Nerin was saying as well, like lack of natural sunlight.
We should probably be off.
Yes.
Thank you for checking in.
No problem. Take care.
You too. Goes back to his work.
Right.
Leave.
Temple bound?
Yeah, it's probably about the right time. So you guys head up to the Temple of the Changebringer, just in time to see your good friend Zoran's opening the doors.
Yay.
Ah, hey, you're back.
Afternoon.
Hi.
Yep. Can I help?
Yes, we bring good tidings.
Great.
We've solved the problem, we think.
Oh,
And
that is great tidings.
yes.
Yeah.
We have, I don't know, some kind of vaccine, I suppose, to put in the
Nerin
water.
is still holding
Nerin just has this
bottle.
massive
Yeah.
bottle. Oh,
To put into the water. So
good.
it shouldn't be infected with that anymore.
Okay.
Would you like to know what it was? We did take care of it, but...
I mean, I presume it was necromantic.
Yes, it was a cult.
Great, good. Glad there was a
some
necromantic
kind of
cult.
I
undead
think it was a
archfey.
one madman cult, though.
Yes. There
That's-
used to be quite a few people in it, but unfortunately they fell prey to the one madman and apparently voluntarily let him turn them into skeletons.
Well, I mean, if
he
it was
seemed to sort of.
That was what I was thinking.
Anyway, should we give you this to put in the well, or should we just go and put it in ourselves?
I can do it. Yes. I did notice that the well is no longer a well at a point.
Yes, that was us.
I presume
We
so.
do sort of need to sort that out too, I suppose.
I mean,
it was always there. We just revealed it.
okay. Me and the other acolytes can brick it up.
I think that'd
it
be
won't be an
best.
issue. It's not like the well is still there. It's just like half of the wall has fallen away and now there are stairs down. Like the well itself is still standing. I'll make sure that it gets bricked up and filled in.
Great.
The other wells are fine to drink from as well.
Good. Okay. Good. Yeah. If you give me that, I'll conviction and I'll go down and sort it out. And he takes it off your hands.
And everyone suddenly realizes it isn't that huge after all.
Yeah, and it's like a normal size. He's a half elf. And he like sticks his head in the church and yells, "Conviction!" And the purple tiefling woman comes out, and she's like, "Yeah." And they have a very quick conversation, which is just basically, I'm not going to do, but we're going to go down to the well. Yeah, and I'm going to pour this thing in it, and it's going to solve the problem. But then we're also going to need to like find someone to break up that weird hole thing. And she's like, "All right, I know some friends down at the like industrial areas who probably can get some bricks."
Down at the brick shop.
I mean, yeah, it's a very industrial city. Finding bricks is not hard.
Strongest bricks.
Yeah, it's really uninteresting, but it does the mechanical thing, and you believe that you have now solved this issue, and it's not going to be a problem.
Cool.
Yay!
Right.
Drink.
Yes,
Drink.
please.
Yes, please.
Okay, I'm kind of on call.
Are you playing D&D?
Yes. What do you need?
Oh, it doesn't matter then.
Okay. I mean, I can give you it.
I just want a PUBG playlist.
Ask Key.
I have.
Then Key's one that's called Childhood.
Okay.
I say, Alex's parents must be so confused by Alex just yelling, "Conviction!"
Yep. Okay. I mean, it was Ellie.
Oh, okay.
It was Ellie.
It's not even a name in their eyes. It's just conviction.
Conviction. Yeah, no, it's tieflings and virtue names. So yeah, you heading back to Cacula's place, which is probably the closest, I think, actually from here.
That works.
The
I can take the note down off the door.
Alcohol.
the bull's head. That's it. Okay, yeah. You guys head back to the bull's head. It's a little bit later in the day now, like 2-ish, 3-ish. So it's not an unacceptable time to start drinking, I guess.
In England, that's fine.
No.
And
Anything past 12.
yeah,
Yeah.
you get yourselves a drink and you sit down. Do you go and take the note off your door and empty out your room, Cacula?
I don't know if I'm going to empty out my room. I'm just going to take the note down for now.
Okay,
And
do you
then
go into your room?
Yes, I guess so, to drop off my stuff.
Okay.
Why?
I needed to know mechanically.
Oh no! Am I going to get assassinated?
No, you open the door and there's a note on the floor, which has been slipped under the door.
Oh.
It's just a folded note. Do you read it?
They come with
I'm
flowers.
going
and
to
chocolate.
poke it first and see if it's anything.
Her.
Okay. Yeah, and then then I guess I'll pick it up and read it.
Okay, you unfold it. It simply says, "Do you still want to help? 2 days from now. The Giggling Drake Tavern. White Dragonborn. Tell him you're the freed." And it's signed with the Depreta constellation.
Okay. Okay.
Does it have a date on it?
Nope.
Oh no, when's 2 days from now? Oh no! I guess if we've only been gone 1 day.
You've only been gone 1 day.
Okay. So the longest it could be is tomorrow. Oh, thank you. I was going to ask.
Yeah, there you go. Just, do you still want to help? 2 days from now. The Giggling Drake Tavern. White Dragonborn. Tell him you're the freed. And then signed with the Depreta constellation.
Cool.
While we're all in the bar, you know what we're all doing, because we know it's what you're meant to do.
What
We're
you-
looking around to see if anyone looks nervous.
No, it's not.
Very good.
There's basically nobody else in the bar. To be honest, it's.
I'm also not actually. I just.
Yeah. But yeah, mechanically, there's nobody else in the bar. But yeah.
Insight check on the floorboards.
Cacula,
Are
do
the
you?
floorboards nervous?
No, they're not. Do you come back down?
Yes, I'll put the note very, very far down in my coat pocket. Folded up very, very small, like that will somehow make it less innocuous.
It will not.
Mm-hmm.
As you come down, actually, the bartender, who is a don't know what did I write down on the thing? Who is a me, just like, what did I write down about the bartender?
You battle music.
The bartender, who is a half-elven woman, looks over and goes, there was someone who was looking for you yesterday.
Yesterday. Right.
Left a note.
I found it. Thank you.
Didn't ask. Never do.
Appreciate that. And I'll head over to the table.
The rest of you would have seen that interaction.
You should have asked what you look like.
I think I know.
Oh, okay.
I'd love to tell you, but honestly,
Out of character, please tell them.
I know I'm going to.
Out of character, this is the plot hook for the next arc. Don't not tell the rest of your party about
I'm
it.
going to tell them, don't worry. I'd love to tell you, but not here. It's nothing bad.
Drink and chat when we're at home. My home.
Exactly.
Hannah's.
Are you sure it's going to be all right for me to stay there? Because I'm very happy to keep my room here.
I mean, yeah.
We're all staying there. Why would it not be okay for you to stay there?
Well, you know.
Is it because you're in trouble?
Yes. And also, you know, if somehow they find me, I don't want to traumatize anyone who lives there further than they might already be. And also, you know, your mother provides shelter for people who need it, and I can pay for my own.
She provides shelter for people who need it. That's not always the most legal of people as well. But just how much trouble are we talking?
Execution?
That's a lot of trouble.
Yes, it is. I won't go into detail here.
I would actually rather you did.
Okay, perhaps we should take these drinks to go then. Or
I'm not sure that's
just
how it works.
drink them very quickly.
I mean, you can just down them.
Absolutely. Down it.
Down your drinks. Okay.
Everyone downs them and then we kind of drag Cacula out. Like,
Is there any way along here? Is it acceptable to buy alcohol, to take a bottle of alcohol from a
We don't
bar?
have to leave.
You
We
could
can
buy
go
a
up to
bottle
my.
of alcohol, yes.
We don't have to leave. We can go up to my room.
You could also do that.
But just be quiet there. I need to collect my things anyway.
Do you feel safe talking to us there?
I mean, the person who slid me this note felt safe leaving it there, so
Right.
I hope it will be all right.
Lead the way.
Cacula's room is a bit bare bones. It's functional, and there's a few things that scattered around are clearly Cacula's. But
Stolen library books.
Stolen library books, definitely, and a couple of star maps. But other than that, it's a little bit bare.
Oh yeah, and there's that little calligraphied note that Nerin did in the first session, pinned above the little desk.
Yeah, there is. But yeah, you are in Cacula's room, and the door closes, and you can lock it as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna listen.
Yeah, roll perception.
Do I know who's rooming next to me? Is there anyone? Oh dear.
There isn't anyone rooming next to you.
Okay. I don't
You
hear
don't
it.
hear
Here, do you want to do it, or shall I? I've got a spell slot, and I can't be asked.
That would be good, actually. I've never downed a drink before, and it's...
You're right.
Yes, I
Casting
think.
detect magic.
Yep.
Yeah, nothing magical in the room,
Great.
apart from the amulet currently hanging around Nerin's neck.
That's fine. And somewhat magical friends.
I don't think they give off magical signatures.
My star map would.
Your star map would.
My star chart.
But being a druid does not show up on detect magic.
Yeah.
Nothing
about
on Kitto.
Kitto's hand.
No, it's not doing anything. Nothing on it.
It's just a
Nothing on
hand.
Kitto.
Why would you say that?
Nothing on Kitto.
No, nothing on Kitto.
No.
Okay, that's fine. Astrid files that away in the knowledge book.
Oh, memory banks.
Oh, memory bank.
Old login.
Okay. Yeah. So
Right.
you are alone.
Okay. I'm sorry. There's not many places to sit.
There's a bed and a chair.
Yeah.
And a floor. Nerin
And a
is on the floor.
Okay.
Bed.
I'll sit on the chair then.
Nerin is doing the legs crossed on top of each other thing.
Yeah,
Because I think monks can do that.
definitely.
Mhm, definitely.
Right. So, in short, I kind of freed 3 people from the university history faculty, and I was stupid, and I didn't think that any students would be in the servants' corridors during lessons, and I got caught. They didn't. I made sure that they got away. I didn't think I would. but then I kind of, the starry thing that happened for the first time. It was kind of terrifying and wonderful. And I got away. And they're looking for me, I think. I don't know if they still are.
Okay.
So, university, who exactly is looking for you?
The university militia.
Right.
They don't tend to leave the librarian's quarter, and I think that they think themselves a little too good for hunting through the Stokes, but...
Good reason to not go back.
I can't go back there.
Yep.
I'm
That's
glad
very
that
fair.
we didn't let you go back when you said you could.
I'm also very glad. I felt awful for saying that I couldn't go, and then Hathor also saying that he couldn't go, but he was
That's
going to go
very
anyway.
different. Very different.
Right,
Yeah.
okay. But I didn't know that. It doesn't matter. Anyway, that's what happened.
I'm not going to get executed for being in the librarian's quarter.
Yes, well, that's very good to know.
In future, you're not allowed in the librarian's quarters by us.
I appreciate it.
Blocked.
But that's also why I can't go back to my house. I basically had to flee with what I had with me, which wasn't very much. I mean, I packed a little just in case something went wrong for them more than myself, but I was kind of planning to be more of a long-term contact. It didn't end up like that.
By yourself?
Not exactly.
You don't have to. Stupid question.
No, it's okay. I was mostly working by myself, but do you know about the Underground Railroads?
Kitto definitely. The others, you possibly heard of it, maybe.
I think Nerin probably definitely doesn't, because Nerin knows
Probably
nothing.
definitely doesn't.
That's fair, yeah.
Nerin's
I
backstory is knows nothing.
Rosanna?
Rosanna would have possibly mentioned it, yes.
Mhm.
In terms of Rosanna did assist at some point and has assisted to get people out of the city. And Rosanna would have mentioned it in relation to her friends Asher and Elspeth. So yes, you do vaguely know about the Underground Railroad, it being a system of getting slaves out of the city. Usually to the small tribal areas on the edge of the Stygian forest. There's a couple of small lumber towns out there which are basically not policed at all. So if you can get the slaves out there, they kind of disappear off the map and nobody pays any attention to them again, and they get to make a new life. So the Sky Pirates and the Cloaks tend to try and work together to do that as much as they can. But it has to be very small and very incremental because otherwise they get caught.
Yeah. So I explained that. Well, basically, they use... Some of the constellations have double meanings. One, a more approved, officially sanctioned institutional one, and the other more of a symbol for the people who need it. And one of those is... trying to find it in my notes. I can't find it. DM, please say the name of the constellation.
So the two constellations that you would recognize for that would be Drapetta and...
Yeah, that's it. It's Drapetta.
Drapetta is a small constellation that basically looks like an individual with arms crossed, like that. And then the Freed is like a long line in constellation, which is known as the Pen more formally. And Drapetta's secondary name is... something else. Load the document so I can tell you what Drapetta's secondary name is.
Just trying to find it in my notes. Why did I make so many notes?
Oh, it's still known as Drapetta.
Yeah.
But it's which means the runaway slave. And it's known as like a warning to not run away, but also it's used as a symbol for trying to free people in the Underground Railroad.
Yeah. So I kind of figured it out, with my whole star map thing. It's basically all I ever studied because everything else was incredibly boring. I just figured it out. And I'd thought about it before, but there was no way I could have done it by myself. Or at least I thought so. And eventually I found out a contact. I offered my services, and they gave me a next step, if that makes sense. All I had to do was get them out of the building, out of the quarter, and the rest of them would be taken care of from there. They never contacted me again after what happened. But they didn't know that I was a safe person, I guess. Or at least they never had until now. And I'll put the note in the middle of the floor between us.
Yep. The handwriting is very block capital, so it's not recognizable as anything. And it's just block capitals. Do you still want to help? 2 days from now, the Giggling Great Tavern, White Dragonborn, tell him you're the freed. And then signed with the constellation.
Someone came round and dropped that off for me yesterday. That's what the innkeeper was telling me. I'd like to help, if you would. I know I said we'd do things together, but I understand if this is too dangerous for you.
Yes, I'll help.
I'll help.
Yeah.
You were at that university. I never did anything.
It's a little different, though, to be fair. I mean...
It's commendable what you did. It's good and it's right, even if you got caught.
Thank you.
I have sent the image of the Drapetta constellation to the group chat.
Thank you.
So you can see it.
I appreciate that, but it's not like I had anything else to do with my life. Thank you for
Isn't it?
I guess so. But
you were comfortable and okay, and you chose to sacrifice that to do something that was right.
You were really brave.
Thank you. I guess I'd never really thought about it that way before. I was just so disappointed with myself that I let them down.
You didn't let them down.
As a longer term contact, I mean.
Well,
And I didn't get to give them.
Now.
I guess so. I didn't get to give them the money I'd put aside for them either. Maybe I'll be able to do that one day.
You gave them more than they had before.
And you did more than most people do.
I guess so.
A lot more.
Yeah.
Thank you. But anyway, I'm glad to have the opportunity to do it again. Especially as, I guess you can only really have one death sentence that counts.
And in any case, weren't you saying you wanted to move off the mortal coil?
Exactly.
Precisely.
Yes, but I have to say I'm glad not to be doing it alone this time.
So,
glances at Kitto.
So, with 1 day to prepare before meeting a white dragonborn in the tavern, the Giggling Drake, we'll finish the session there. Level 4, everybody!
Yay!
Congratulations!
And also, Nerin is finally like.
You have so many hit points now!
Nerin's fast.
Maybe Nerin won't die.
Before we finish the recording, before we leave, let's have everybody roll their hit dice.
Okay, nice.
Let's do that, and then you can do your ability score improvement or your feats over the week.
Okay.
And
Are we assuming we do a long rest?
Oh, yeah, baby!
Yeah!
Do reset, because we'll just pick up in terms of we'll just pick up in a little bit. We won't pick up directly where we left off, unless anyone else has anything else to do that they want to pick up directly where we left off.
I mean, I was just gonna. Well, I mean, it could wait till next session. It's fine. All I was
Because we'll
literally.
take a long rest.
It's just in
Yeah.
terms of like, then I can just reset you all.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Is that
If it's just
is it-
conversation stuff, you can
Yeah,
do
it's
that
just conversation stuff.
at another time. So
I'm a
that's fine.
D8, right?
You are a D8.
it's not plus con, right?
It
Or
is.
it
plus
is.
con.
It is.
It
It
is.
is.
And for you two, Kitto, it's also a D8.
Great, cool. I'm just whacking out Aurora. Wait.
Guys, Nerin has 38 hit points.
Oh my god, that's so many.
So many.
Nice.
I've got up 20 in one session.
I know, you just bam. I was like,
love it.
I was like, maybe this is too powerful, and then I was like, nah, you guys are so squishy. It's not. I'm gonna give it to you.
That's brilliant. Thank you, DM.
Also, Nerin can't hit anything apparently, so
Yeah, you're
Nerin
I
needs
don't
some
know.
We
Oh,
are
bless
forever
them.
nearly dying.
I mean, you're level
27.
27. Okay, what? So you got 27. What have you got, Kitto?
I am on. Sorry.
I mean, you can just roll it physically. Just roll a dice.
Okay, that's
D8, I believe.
plus
for a rogue.
5.
Plus 5. Nice. Plus your con mod as well.
Plus 5 plus con mod, which
Okay.
I also am like missing.
That's fair.
Which is plus 2, so plus 7.
Nice. Good. Everybody rolled really well on their hit dice. Hell yeah. So everybody gets a good hit dice roll. And yes, because it's level 4, you will either take a feat or take an ability score improvement. Because it's level 4, I would advise taking ability score improvements at this level. Just as a mechanical thing, it's probably easier for you. But if you do want to take a feat, just let me know. Obviously, bounce your way through whatever you want. I don't really mind. If it's on Aurora, it's all yours, pretty much. So yeah, absolutely. But yeah, do that before next week. As I say, we'll probably have session next week so that we then start opposing with Terrathea, which will make my life easier.
Cool. I'll end the recording here then, if that's good.
Yep. And we can end the recording.